Hello, everyone. We have hit the record button. We are here. It is October 26th, and we are about to start a little bit of tea. And so I hit the record button so I can repost this for those who may have missed this live in case this live gets blocked. So I'll repost this for the second sip. And yeah, let's jump into tea. First order of business is apparently our beloved Poopsie, which you see in the chat. What is happening? Hold on a second. What? Stop. Okay. So apparently, our beloved Poopsie in the chat right now. Stop. Okay. It does not want to. Okay, there it goes. It's at the beginning. So obviously, we don't really care for AI too much, right? But she just decided, you know what? I know I don't like AI. But just for shits and giggles, let me see what happens. If I give a prompt that says, an alternative song about hating SM entertainment. An alternative song about hating SM entertainment. Did you hear me, Caitlin? Hello? Hello? You have to hear this. She's got me. I'm very excited to hear this. Very excited to hear this. Can you see the mark on my face where I freaking accidentally gouged skin off my face with my fucking nail?
I have my sack. I'm good.
Okay, well sit down so you can hear this with me. Please do that. Yeah, don't just... It's gonna pop and it's gonna... Yeah, there you go. If you would have just kept pulling, it would have been like plunk, and it would have like flung back and it would have gone everywhere. Sit down so you can hear this with me.
Okay.
Okay. Are we ready? Are you ready? So, although we don't like AI, Poopsie for shits and giggles decided to give an AI a prompt. And the prompt was an alternative song about hating SM entertainment. So we're going to listen to see what that sounds like.
You're all the same, exploiting talent, crushing dreams, all for your profit, it's obscene. I'm done with your manipulation. I see through your facade, you're just a greedy corporation. I hate SM, I hate you all. Claim you care about your artists, but all you do is control and harm us. You take a passion and love for music and turn it into something abusive. I'm done with your manipulation.
Oh my god, why is this so good? Points are being made.
You're just a greedy corporation. I hate SM, I hate you all. You claim to care about your artists, but all you do is control and harm us.
Yep.
You take a passion and love for music and turn it into something abusive.
Yep.
I'm done with your manipulation.
Points.
I see through your facade. You're just a greedy corporation. I hate SM, I hate you all.
Why is this?
Just a product to sell. We're human beings with stories to tell.
Yep. Oh my god.
We won't be silenced. We won't back down. We're taking back our sound. Your manipulation. I see through your facade. You're just a greedy corporation.
Holy shit.
SM, I hate you all. I'll find my own way, make my own path. I won't be a victim of your wrath. I'm done with you. I'm moving on. I hate SM. Now you're gone.
Poopsie, Poopsie, I need you to have you posted that? I need you to post it on your social media immediately because I have to repost this. Oh my god. Why was that so good? Yes, this needs to go viral with all this Sunghan shit happening. The CBX bullshit that's happening. Oh my god, Poopsie, please post that. Oh my god. Why is that so good? And you need to like, I don't know how you need to like watermark that shit. You need to do something to claim that that's yours, that you're the one that created this. I don't know what you need to do. But you need to like watermark it or do something so that people know it's yours. And so that people know it's fucking yours. And oh my god. Poopsie, you have to fucking, oh my god.
Bars.
Why is that so, I need this on the radio. I need this on, I would rock the shit out of that. I would listen to that so much. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. That's crazy. I don't even know if you really need to fucking change any lyrics. That like those lyrics are amazing.
Leave it.
I mean, as long as I thought I heard everything. It sounded like everything was actually pretty damn good. That was so good.
That was a bop.
Holy shit. I'm done with your manipulation. Oh my god. I actually love that. That's insane to me. That is actually insane to me. Like, look, fuck AI, we get it. Unfortunately, it's out there. There's nothing we can do about it. AI is there. I feel like this is like the only instance in where it's acceptable. You know what I mean? Wow. That's crazy. That's actually crazy to me. That's my first and last time using AI. I got my bop and I'm done. Yeah, I've never used AI for anything. That's crazy to me. That is better than any song I've seen done for like the whole SM situation that's occurring. That is definitely better than anything I've ever heard. That's crazy. I hate AI, but okay for this purpose. Like, yeah, that is insane. Why was that so good? I'm just like still just kind of like, I'm a little dumbfounded. I'm not gonna lie. That was actually incredible. Yes, I need a real Thank you. I need a real artist to write and create something similar to this and then make it go viral. Mm-hmm. I agree 100%. But I don't know if you prompted an AI to do this, is that technically yours now? You know what I mean? Like, how does that work? So is this your song now? Since you prompted them to like do it, so like you kind of created it, so does that mean it's yours? And if it's yours, that means someone could cover, could cover it, right?
Yeah.
Until SM sues for slander because they're like that. Hey, it's AI. I don't know what you want me to do.
Adrian, I've seen those. I love them. I love the fan remakes of all of the songs. I
Bring
like
back
them.
the Sunghan.
I like them every single time I see them.
Bring back the Sunghan. Bring back the Sunghan. I can't. Yeah, I don't know. The work product issue, a thing? What?
Mike, what?
I don't know what you said, Mike.
Like
Mike's a little tipsy.
I feel like there was a word missing.
Mike's a little tipsy right now. On TikTok and Instagram, you just label it AI creation, I think. Okay. Oh, it's so fucking good. Poopsie, it's so good. Poops, be careful, you're 18 now. Because, you know, if you were a minor, it might be different. Worked product for copyright. Oh, work product. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, I thought that sounded incredible, and I would 100%. Could you imagine if it goes viral that Sunghan sings it with the new company he's at? Could you imagine if Sunghan left and went to another company and Sunghan released that song? Could you imagine? Oh, that's so funny. But honestly, like, Baekhyun would want to sing that too. Let's be real. Chen, can you imagine Chen?
Most of the people who...
Chen, rocker Chen?
Most people who hate SM that work there, which is pretty much everyone.
Shit. Mm-hmm. That was incredible. Why was it so on point though?
Mm-hmm.
All the prompt was an alternative song about hating SM entertainment. But like the stuff they were saying went a little deeper than just that general narrative. I'm just saying. It seemed very, but I mean that's what AI is, right? Like it gets the prompt. I think it pulls just information from that prompt like very quickly from the internet, and probably all of the hashtags and comments about how much people hate SM and SM being, you know, a shitty company and manipulative and all that crap. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like it makes sense. It took like 10 minutes to think, so it must have researched. Wow. That is so scary though, isn't it? You gave it a prompt. It took about 10 minutes to render what it was going to do, and it came up with that, and it was so on point. Holy shit. That's fucking scary, actually. Yes, win. Exactly. That's really scary, actually. That's fucking crazy. I mean, in this case, it's a bop and a half. Hell yeah. But if you think about just that technology in general, that's scary as fuck. That it could come up with something so on point and accurate off of just like something basic. Yeah, that is actually crazy. Yeah, I could imagine. It's scary but cool at the same time. I sat in my room listening to it over and over again, and I was in shock. Yeah, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild. Agreed, 100%. I love the song. The song's a freaking banger, honestly. It's so fucking good, but holy shit, that's scary. Wow. It was so on point. It was so accurate. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. So, let's see. Sorry, 1 second.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Sorry, I don't mean to be silent right now. I'm just reading the whole.
Now I got that stuck in my head. Excuse me. I sneeze.
Okay, so someone was mentioning the fact that apparently and Team's fan base are having to very extremely defend themselves from EXO's fan base. So Loons and Team's fan base is Loons, and EXO's fan base or EXO's fan base is XOLs. Apparently, and Team held a Weverse live this past week to promote their comeback. In that live, the guys wanted to trend a hashtag. So they said, oh, let's do We're One Team, because and Team, like, they're one team. So We're One Team. It was never meant to be taken seriously. It was never meant to be a permanent thing. It was just for that live stream. Nothing to make official out of or anything like that. The hashtag was just supposed to be something kept within that one live stream. That being said, when Loons heard them say that, they started commenting, oh no, please don't use that hashtag, that, you know, something like that's already taken. And then the guys slowly kind of realized like oh okay, like, you know, not really realizing what they were talking about, but then they realized what they were talking about, and they became aware, and then they thanked Loon for being informative, because they didn't really have a clue that, you know, that was what was going on. And so the staff, you know, used the hashtag. Staff didn't say anything to them about it either. So it wasn't until the fans said something about it to them when they were already live that they were made aware of it. No one on staff said anything to them, and they themselves didn't realize that it was like that. Like when they were just trying to say like, you know, we're one team, because we are one is EXO's official slogan, they actually like they're like we are one EXO, you know, like so that's like actually part of their intro to them announcing themselves as a group. Um, um, Unfortunately, uh, we have toxic people in every fandom. Every single fandom has toxic people, and unfortunately, some toxic XOLs started attacking. You know, just plagiarism, you know, out, you know, just attacking and just, you know, kind of just giving them way harder of a time than I think it needs to be given, considering it seems like from the information I'm getting, it seems like um uh they recognized it pretty quickly, um and like apologized, but apparently they were being attacked really badly. So I just, once again, I know that there's toxic people in every fandom. I don't think, I mean, you guys know EXO is my alt group. I am an XOL. I just don't think it's necessary to go on social media and like brutally attack another group like that for like something that they realized very quickly and apologized for. I just don't think it's, you know, I get it. Like, I mean, and I understand why they kind of were just like, whoa, like that's no, don't use that. That's not okay. I get that, but just inform them, and then see what if you inform someone of them doing something, you know, wrong or whatever, or something that's, you know, not cool, or, you know, kind of crossing the line type of thing, too close for comfort type of thing, and you have to give them a second to respond to that feedback, and then handle whatever you're going to handle based on their response. You know what I mean? Hi, Taco Baby. Did you want to come over here? Yeah? Okay. You going to assume the position? He assumes the position in my arms. Yeah? You gonna lay down? Yeah? What? Anyway.
I see what you did, Mike.
Figure
you sneaky bit.
Figure out how, you know, give someone criticism. If they take that criticism and if they take that criticism and they don't do anything with it, and if they're just like, you know, yeah, well, it's not a big deal, like, you know, I don't know why you're making a big deal out of it, and they're not really responsive to it, and they're, you know, just not being respectful of like what you're trying to tell them, then I would understand people getting upset and like, you know, kind of like giving pushback and like kind of being even more critical, because it's like they're not being respectful of the fact that this is upsetting people. I get that, you know what I mean? I totally do. I still don't think you need to bash people, but I totally get, you know, people, you know, kind of, you know, being upset 100%. If you give criticism and they recognize, oh, and immediately take action and kind of like apologize for it, then I think that, you know, that needs to be that. Like they realized, they were informed that they did something kind of like wrong and kind of something that was upsetting people, and that was a little too close for comfort for some people. And if they apologize for it, now once again, I have not seen any of this. This is just what I am being told. So this is just off of what I am being told. But if that is what happened and they got the criticism, apologized for it, and then that happened, then, you know, then that's one thing. Okay, so someone else now just said, this happened because they were selling merch on Weverse with the slogan and no one apologized. Okay, see, that's a whole different side of the story, which is why I'm so glad we are discussing this, because I'm only given part of the story. So if it's not, see, okay, that's a little bit more than just hearing that. Hey Mel, it's been forever. Hi. That's way more of the story than I was given just a second ago. So if it was more than just one live stream and a hashtag during one live stream, if there is more to it than that, and they're actually printing that on merch, then yeah, it is a bit more serious than just a hashtag that was used for a one-off live stream. It's more than that now. And yeah, I could see why people would be upset for that. But once again, inform. inform them that, hey, this isn't cool. This is literally another team's official slogan, like a legit official slogan. Um, so they did delete the merch from the store. That makes me very happy to hear. The tweets were about blaming the company. I didn't see anyone attacking the boys. In fact, everyone was saying how they had no power over it. Well, that makes me happy too. I hate when I see people attacking the actual members. That being said, it baffles me that no one on their staff would have said anything to them. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, EXO's a pretty big group. You know what I mean? And like, that is like their official slogan. We are one is their official slogan. They've been saying that, I think, since the beginning, like, you know, as part of their intro to the team. So it baffles me that it wouldn't like someone from their company Hybe wouldn't have said something to stop that from happening. Like I said, if it would have just been like a one-off, you know, just live stream. Okay. If it would have been just like a one-off live stream hashtag that they used for that one stream, I don't think it would have been a big deal. Them printing it on merch to sell, that's a different story in my opinion. And yeah, I do think that that makes it a little bit more of a big deal for sure. And I do think that that does need to be called out in a respectful way. I'm sure there are toxic XOLs that were attacking. Don't get me wrong. There's toxic people in every fandom. So I'm sure that that did occur. Come on, let's be real. I'm sure that occurred. That being said, that should never happen regardless. But also, it does need to be called out if it's something that's, you know, a little bit more, you know, hello. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, Aaliyah, it may not be for you only because like you're not like an XOL probably, but like for someone who like that is for someone who is like an XOL or any group, and that is legit like their slogan, like that is like, you know, part of like what's another person, another group that has like something in their slogan. Wait, what's 17? 17 says what is it? It's part of their fucking slogan. What does 17 say? Say the name. Say the name. That's part. They say that when they introduce themselves. They say the name. 17. Da-da, like, you know, that's part of their stuff. So if another group had something that said like, you know, say the name, you know, blah blah blah, like that is, you know what I mean? It is a big deal. Yeah, exactly. It's like another group like printing Bora Hey like on merch and stuff like that. Like, yeah, like it is a big deal because of that. So I do have to agree with it being a big deal and the fact that I think people should have called it out. That being said, I will never agree with being toxic about it. So calling out someone to inform someone of something, I 100% agree. Being toxic in the way that you're choosing to handle the situation, I will never agree with. So I see both sides in this. So yeah, I think that that's, I think that I see both sides here. Never an excuse to be toxic, but there's always room for improvement. So if it was called out and they've removed the merch, that makes me happy. You know what I mean? Like you know, does that make sense? But there are other variations of blank hey and K-pop. Right, there are, but that's because that's part of their language. That's just part. That's because hey is part of like their language. So there are going to be other variations of different words ending in hey because that's just part of their language. Exactly. Saranghae is that's a word. So there are going to be other variations of that. You know what I mean? I mean, hell, you know, I've always said that like if it's more generalized, people have got to stop. Like you can't freaking, you know, claim a color for fuck's sake. You know, give me a fucking break. You know what I mean? Like you can't claim, you know, a one basic, you know, like thing. Like, you know, what am I trying to say? Like the schoolboy concept. Sorry, one group doesn't own that. I don't care if you're the first group that started it. People being in school and wearing a school uniform is something every person every child in Korea had to do. Like, you can't claim that concept. Give me a fucking break. Those types of things are just general. So when people try to like scream plagiarism over like colors or like generalized concept that like everyone has, like, give me a fucking break. That being said, if it's a legit like slogan that a group has used since like the beginnings for years, say the name, we are one, however many other things that I can think of, that is way more specific, and I do think needs to be called out. And obviously when it was called out, they removed the merch, so they do recognize by removing the merch, yeah, it makes one team, exactly. By removing the what is it, step out, like for Stray Kids, and they do the little step out, so obviously by no, I'm talking about just a color, just your basic. I'm not talking about some crazy, like, if it was like a very specific, like almost like made up type color, that's different. That's a whole different thing. But like just a basic like orange or black, like just a plain black color. If someone had that in there, just like that's our color. Come on, stop. A basic color, I don't think can be claimed. But yeah, like if someone tried to do like the like on for Bangtan, if someone tried to like try to do like the whole like little hand gesture thing where they did like the like the whole like little gun thing that they did, that would be like copying like something that was their legit slogan for years. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna mention that, Tricky, like cosmic latte. That's very specific, and it's called cosmic latte for a reason, because of EXO's lore, and the whole EXO is from exoplanet, space, cosmic. That's different. I don't know if that makes sense, but that being said, like, there are different instances that get way more specific into something, like actually like like it's actually on record of Tae kind of creating the word borahae. Like, that's different. Like, that's clearly something that was very specific to them. Purple is their color. Borahae is a combination of purple and love. Purple love, like it's like for something that they say to their fans. Like, that is very specific. That is different. So yeah, I don't know. I just definitely think that, I definitely think that it needed to be called out. It was called out. They recognized it and removed the merch. I think that that's kind of where it needs to begin and end. And the criticism lies with the company and someone like just not stopping that from happening. Because you can't tell me that out of everyone that's a part of HYBE, you're telling me that no one that's within like the approvals and management and marketing, you're telling me not a single person in any of those departments that are involved in the process of creating merch, approving merch, making merch, and just you're telling me not a single person like thought about that. Like, there's just no way. Like, I can understand if it was like, just a very small kind of more Nugu group that like people didn't know, but we're talking about a very, very large group who's been around for 12 years. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. So, it's just, it sucks when companies don't do their due diligence, and because of that, a group kind of has to bear the weight, even if no one, even if no one did attack the group, which I don't believe. I'm sure there are toxic people out there who did attack them, which is never okay. But even if no one attacked the group and the members themselves, it still falls on them because they're the one in the public eye, and that's never okay. So I do feel like some of these companies do need to take a little bit more responsibility as far as just taking a little bit of time to do just a little bit of research before they make decisions on things. That's just my opinion. So once again, I see both sides, and it needed to be called out. and it needed to be removed, and they did. And I think that needs to be the beginning and end of it. And anything more than that, any toxic behavior that came about because of that is not okay. Not okay whatsoever. So, yeah. That is, yeah. That's kind of where I am with that. I haven't really read the comments. I'm trying to not read the comments as much because you know how I can be.
She starts to...
I'll start ADDing out and I will forget everything that I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? You know how it is. Okay. Yeah. And like I said, yeah, I do know, and it depends on what circles we run in. You know, some circles we run in, we may not see that any toxic stuff's happening online because that's not where our feed is. That's not what we're seeing through our feed. But other people's feed, they might see all of the horrible toxic stuff that's happening. So, you know, I know that it
Especially
exists.
Twitter has the following and then the For You. I feel like if you click on one thing, your For You changes drastically.
Yeah. So I know that was out there. I'm not being ignorant to that at all. I definitely know that that's out there. So it's just never okay. It's never okay. There's no reason to be toxic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's my thoughts on that. I see both sides, and yeah, I think the calling out was handled the way it needed to be as far as calling out goes, but not the toxic stuff. The removal of the merch is how that needed to be handled. I think that they needed to probably make a statement, be like, hey, you know, sorry for having merch and then removing merch. This is why we chose to do that. We will reevaluate and get different merch up for you guys soon. Just a basic statement, you know, just kind of like apologize that we didn't realize. We apologize. We will reevaluate and get a different merch up for you guys soon. Just a basic statement, you know, just kind of acknowledging the situation, I think is how best that could have been handled. But probably because that wasn't handled that way, that just probably, like, you know, annoyed people further. I don't know. Still never a reason to be toxic. Never, ever a reason to be toxic. I don't care. Never a reason to be toxic. Okay, another quick piece of what am I trying to say? Tea. Thank you. My God. Another quick piece of tea, which I found out about and I was very confused about. And I'm just like, huh. I don't know. It just threw me off guard because we're reacting to Road to Kingdom currently. We might be filming, depending on how late we film tonight. We might be filming episode 4 tonight, and I'll be putting up episode 3 this for you guys on Patreon this coming week. But I'm very confused because one of the groups that's performing on Kingdom is the New Six. The New Six is the group that's from P Nation, Size Company, and I love them. I think that they have done an incredible job so far. I think that they're really solid. They're really consistent. They are quality. They're good. One of the guys in the group that I apparently point out anytime I react to them, he's the rapper with the deeper voice. Surprise, surprise. And his name is Kyung Joon. And he's super attractive. Like, oh my God. Here, I'll show you guys who he is. Actually, I can play you a little clip of him. Hello? Let me play you a little clip of him so you know who I'm talking about. One second. He's literally like right there in the front. That's him right here. One moment, you guys. Okay. Calm down. I'm gonna try to find the part of the MV that he is in. Okay, so this is him. Okay, he's about to come forward, and it's about to be like right where the chorus starts. Okay, this I know, another June. Go figure. I have a problem apparently. Anyway, so this is who I'm referring to, okay?
하나, 둘, 셋, fuego.
The guy in the front, the guy in the center.
Fuego.
The fuego. The guy who's like Hana, du, set, fuego. Him. Right there. That's him. Beautiful man. And he has an incredibly deep voice, which I love so much. Him.
하나, 둘, 셋, fuego.
This song's so fucking good. Fire, fire. Oh, this song's so fucking good. Jesus, it's so good. Anyway, that's him. So this guy's 22. Okay, he's 22 years old, and he's in the middle of being on a show called Road to Kingdom. They're in the middle of the show. At least I think the show's still running. I don't think anything's finished yet. The song's called Fuego, and the group is called The New Six. Okay, it's a really good song. If you haven't seen that, it's a really good song. You should definitely check it out. And they have a couple like really good songs out there. You should definitely check out. Anyway, so we get a notice from P Nation that says, "This is a notice regarding the New Six and its member Kyungjoon. Kyungjoon recently informed us of his decision to enlist in the military. He's only 22, and to leave the New Six upon completing his service. After much deliberation, P Nation and Kyungjoon have mutually agreed to terminate his exclusive contract. So as of October 23rd, Kyungjoon will be departing from the New Six." That's it. No one has a clue. Like, what? Like, huh? Mike, I want to tell you my theory, but because I don't want to like spread some bullshit, because you know how I fucking hate like people trying to make up bullshit that's so not founded on anything. It's literally founded on nothing. But here, Mike, I'm gonna DM you real quick, okay? Mike, I'm gonna DM you. Give me a second. Where are you? In here. Wait. Do I normally talk to you on Twitter? Do I normally talk to you on... Do I normally talk to you on Twitter? Do I normally talk to you on... Oh, no, I got you here. Insta. I'm gonna tell you on Insta. Sorry. Hold on. Okay, so tell me if you think it makes sense. Tell me if you think that makes sense. Tell me if that makes sense. Were you? He said he was thinking the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. That's what I think. Legit. All I'm gonna say, because I'm not gonna discuss it, I'm not gonna throw my I'm not gonna like discuss something that's not at all founded on anything, because it's literally founded on nothing. I know nothing. I don't know this guy. I don't know his life. I know nothing. But where my mind went, being an XOL, where my mind went, I'm just going to say one thing, and I'm going to leave it at that because I don't think it needs to be discussed. I'm just going to say Chen. And that's all I'm going to say. And if you know, you know. If it makes sense, it makes sense. There's obviously a reason he has made this decision. And this is what he feels is the best reason for him. And that's that. So there's no reason to discuss anything further than he made a decision that he feels is best for himself, and we know nothing more other than that. And until he either chooses or may never choose, until he ever possibly reveals why he made that decision, we may never know. All we know is that he made a decision and that we need to be respectful of that decision, because that's what he feels is best for him and best for the group. That's that. We can speculate all we want. That being said, it's just speculation. No one fucking knows this boy's life or what's going on in his life, you know. It makes me sad. It makes me sad 100% because, you know, no matter what's going on in someone's life, we should still be supportive of them as long as they're not, you know, breaking any laws or anything like that. Like, we should be supportive of them in whatever they've got going on in their life as fans, because bottom line is we should be supportive of a person's art and, you know, job qualities that they bring to the table. And he's clearly bringing amazingness to the table as far as his job. You know what I mean? So it sucks that he feels he has to leave. That sucks. But of course, we don't know the reasons why. We don't know why. So if this is what he feels he has to do, then this is what he feels he has to do. I just really hope that he is okay. I hope that, you know, he can still have a relationship with the members, because he does seem close with them. So yeah, I just hope that he's okay. And that, you know, this is really what he actually wanted to do, and this isn't something he felt like he had to do. That would be the part that I would hate and that I would feel sad about. If he felt that this is something he had to do and not necessarily something he wanted to do, that would make me sad. But once again, unless we get more information, we don't know. I just hope that he, you know, is okay and that he's happy with the decision that he, you know, has made. But it still makes me really sad because there's two people in that group that I feel like were like biased record material, and he was like one of the biggest ones. Him in this MV, the guy with the bright orangey red hair in this MV, he's the other one, which is the guy who was the first ace on Road to Kingdom for TNX, who did the cover of Woods Drowning. Him and Kyungjoon were my two people, and I'm like, fuck. No. Him in that deep voice, he sounds so great. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that's why I'm not in favor with group names with the numbers in it. Nah, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, you never know. I just hope he's good. You know. So that is what I have to say about that. Yeah, exactly, Michael. I said Michael. Ew. Exactly, Michael.
Ew.
Sorry, his Insta is Michael, so like that's why I said Michael, so just Mike. It was very weird for me. Okay, let's see what else we have.
Name, but still,
yeah.
Weird.
Let's see what else we have.
Up on the screen?
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Can't see.
But yeah, anyway, regardless, this song, Fuego.
I mean, I know I'm not a part of the Tea Time.
Fuego is so good. You know what? I'm gonna take like 2 seconds. I'm gonna take 2 seconds because, you know what? They might be going through something right now. TNX, the new six. They're some people call them TNX, the new six. Most people just say the new six, but they also, I mean, they have hashtag TNX on this video too. So I mean, they also go by TNX as well. Anyway, that being said, they're amazing. Like they're a new group, and they're killing it. They're absolutely like killing the game. Honestly, they're really, really good. So yeah, we have, like I said, we have what I just played you. I'll play it again, because why not? And I'll let you guys, you know, see a little bit of this. And I'm going to play like maybe 2 other little snippets of something for you real quick, so you guys can see a couple little things that they've done, and maybe you'll like them, and maybe you'll want to check them out. You never know. So yeah, so here's one thing.
하나, 둘, 셋, fuego. Fire, fire. We're going higher. Fuego. Rolling, 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 we roll. Fuego. Rolling, 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 we roll. Fuego. Hola, 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 hola. Oh my God, 이게 너무 drama. 점차 벗어 던져버려 trauma 누가 정해.
They're really good, and this guy is a great rapper too. Anyway, okay, so that is like one little like snippet of something by them. Definitely check that out. When he's like, hold up, and he like little kind of does like this little giggle. I'm like, oh, he's so good. One of my favorite songs by them is this one. I just think it's so good. Yeah, that's the guy who did Drowning. 1 second, because I need to get to the part. Okay, I'm just gonna start from here. I think this will be a decent part. Such a good song too. So good. You should definitely check that one out as well. So good. And I think isn't there one more that like I've reacted to that I also just like loved. What's the name of it? I'm blanking.
It's hold on,
Let me just do the new 6 MVs and I'm sure I'll find it. Kick It For Now. Yeah. Kick It For Now is. Oh wait, no, but there's also Move, isn't there? Didn't I also hear Move?
I don't know. I know you love Kick It For Now.
I do like Kick It For Now as well. Kick It For Now is very 90s. It is so 90s, it's not even funny. Okay, so maybe I haven't seen Move yet. Kick It For Now, like I said, it's so, like, hold on. There it is. Okay. This is so 90s, it's not even funny. Oh my God. And I love it so much. And if this doesn't show you their range, like they have such great range. Like they're just a really solid, like a good group, honestly. That's him. I'm gonna miss him. Oh, I'm gonna miss him. Anyway, that's him. Yeah, that makes me sad. I'm sad that he's not gonna be here. Anyway, so that's 3 songs. As you can see, all 3 of those songs are very different from one another. They're actually incredible. I kind of want to I don't know if it'll get blocked though if I do. Oh, I mean, I'm recording this separately, so I can always, if it does, I can always like snip it out or whatever. But I kind of want to, I don't remember what the guy's name is. I just would have to, I'll just have to pause. I'm gonna have to pause, even though it's only like what, like 100 seconds, I'll definitely will have to pause. I wonder if anyone's reposted it. Do I see if anyone? Let me see if anyone has reposted or reacted to it. I don't see that anyone's reacted to it or posted it, which makes me a little worried. Oh, someone did. Someone did. Oh, someone did repost it. Maybe I should play this since everything's cropped down.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna actually play this other person's things because they've completely cropped it down and cropped the hell out of it, which is probably what needs to be, honestly, because wait, what is that from? Did he redo it? Oh no, that's not the right thing. Hold on, just someone did react to it. Look, someone did react to it. Oh, they have the whole full screen on there too. Okay, I'm gonna play the regular thing, but I'm gonna be cropping this down, okay? So just give me a second to adjust my screen so that way I can kind of crop out what needs to be cropped out, okay? It's like, give me a second. Number one, let's get this off the screen. Okay, number two, let's crop this down to like here. Okay, and then maybe that way we'll be a little bit more safe. Okay, all right, so this is from Road to Kingdom, which is why I can't really I'll be pausing through this. Hopefully I cropped it down in an okay spot to where you can still see it, but yeah, should I put a filter over it? Do I still have that on the screen? I don't think I have a filter on this one right here. We're gonna try this out, okay? We'll see. We're gonna try this out. We'll see how it works. Let's go. So on Road to Kingdom, they have to pick an ace of their group, and then they have 100 seconds to perform, and they can do whatever they want. They can dance, they can rap, they can sing, they can do both of something, all of something, whatever. It's up to them. This is one of the guys, June, another June. Wait, so you're telling me both of the people I really, really like in the new six were Junes? Both of them? I just realized this. I knew Kyung-Jun, but both of them? Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. That is ridiculous. Hong Jung? Jun-hee? It's just a lot. It's a lot. Anyway,
I'm tired. I am.
What are you tired of? What are you looking at? Hold on a second. She's looking at something. What you looking at? Oh yeah, Chan taking the shirt off again in concert. Ah! Oh yeah, he lingered on that one. Mm-hmm. Oh, he lingered on that. Ah, bitch. Okay, let's do this. He decided. So before this, 3 other groups have already done their ace performance. All 3 of them did dance. He comes up and he's like, oh shit, like, I don't know if this is good or bad. Like, I'm my primary thing I'm doing is singing. And he's like, I don't know if that's going to set me apart or if that's going to literally place me apart, like, you know, and it won't be a good thing. I don't know. So, this is what he chose to do. And let me just tell you, he was my number 1 pick. If that tells you anything. He was my number 1 pick. Ugh. Okay, let's go. Let's just do it. Okay, so I'm just pausing because that's how it starts. Like I said, I'm just going to pause through this because I don't know. I'm just, you know, so that's how it starts. Okay. And you're just like, oh, okay. There's a lot of feeling in that. Holy shit. You know what I mean? Wow. So yeah, so that's how it starts. let's continue. And let me adjust this slightly because it looks like I'm a little bit, wait, I didn't mean to do that. A little bit off center. So let me just adjust that a little bit. Okay. Yeah, let's continue. Okay, so that's you're just like, holy shit, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, this is live. There is no lip syncing in this performance. That is live, and you're just like, wow, like that is actually like so good. Like, and so he's like giving us like live vocals. So I'm just like, this is definitely different, and I don't see it as a bad thing at all. So let's continue. And then he's like, hold up though, I'm not just gonna hit you with that, I'm also gonna dance a little bit for you as well. And you're just like, holy shit, hold on. He's giving us 2 things or 3 things. He's giving us vocals, dance, and performance. The others have just given us dance and performance, and that's it so far. So I'm just like, oh honey, like, yes, exactly, you can feel the talent. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's continue. Okay, so then we get this little quick, he breaks free of like the things that are holding him back, the little like the straps that are holding him back, and he like sets himself free because it's called Drowning. And to give you a little bit of insight real quick and why this song was so important to him and why he wanted to do this song for his Ace solo performance that he was doing. Remember, it's just a little 100 seconds that they get to perform, and that's it. He was on hiatus for like a year and a half, I think. It was like a long time. He was on hiatus, and it was due to like anxiety type stuff. Like, so he had to like leave. So he was gone for quite a while. So to do a song called Drowning that's like super like meaningful, and just the lyrics just really, really hit. It was just like really meaningful. And so just to see this, it was beautiful, and to see him perform this was beautiful, and he performed it with such emotion, and yes, just yes to all of it. It was incredible, absolutely incredible. So let's continue. Let's watch this little last bit. And then he ends it, and now you're like, holy shit. Like, what? Like, are you kidding me? And so I had just full chills, like goosebumps. Their leader was watching him perform it. The leader started crying watching him perform it. Like, she's over here with like a super sad like look on her face because she loves that song so much. I almost cried just now. That's what I'm saying. Like, how did that not get first? Oh, spoiler.
I'm going away.
It should have been first. It was my first pick. Anyway. But that was just for like the little Ace of Ace pick. Anyway. Spoiler. So freaking good. So anyway, once again, he's a member of the new 6. So, although the new 6 just lost a member, and we're super sad about that, and we hope that he, you know, thrives in whatever he wants to do in life, and we hope that he made the best decision for himself, and it was a decision he felt like he wanted to make, not a decision he felt he had to make. We just hope that he's happy and healthy, and we also want to still support the rest of the members of the new 6. So if you like any of the little 3 songs I just played a snippet of for you guys, and if you like the little live stage snippet that I just gave you, or that I just showed you and shared with you, definitely give the new 6 a chance. I think that they're really good. They're just really good, and I mean, yeah, give them a chance, guys. And if you want to see more of the Road to Kingdom, but you don't have access to it or anything like that, if you don't know where to find it, I am reacting to it on Patreon. My Patreon's only $1. Any K-pop stuff, it's only $1 on Patreon. So you can become a patron member and binge everything you want. It's everything I have on there. It's only $1 to access all of it. So, I do react to movies and K-dramas and series and stuff like that as well. That's a $5 tier, but that's still only $5. If you also wanted to do that as well. But if you just want the K-pop stuff, it's only $1. That's it. So yeah, definitely check them out if you want to do that. Okay. So anyway, all right. Why are you? She looks angry. You look angry. Why are you look angry? That song makes her emotional, and she doesn't like her emotions. Anyway, so I wanted to segue into that. Or not segue. I wanted to, what? What am I trying to say? I wanted to have a little sidetrack moment for that, and to recognize that, because, isn't 17 still all together? Yes, they absolutely are. Yep. Well, okay, see, yes, they are, Anthony, but I didn't realize in what context you wrote that in. Yes, but the original reason why their name was 17 is because there was supposed to be 17 members. However, before debut, they lost 4 members pre-debut. And so because of that, they now had only 13 members instead of 17, but they still kept the name 17. And it still works because you have 3 subunit, 13 members, and 1 team. 13 plus 3 plus 1 is 17. So it still works. But yeah. Yep. Yeah. Can y'all in the chat do me a favor and leave some nice comments for him on his Instagram post? Here's his Instagram. I will pin that for you guys so that you guys can still see that. Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, good stuff. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the next bit of tea. So I wanted to address that because I saw that was announced this last Tuesday, just this past week, that he would be leaving, and it made me sad. I feel like I don't have, because we went over a lot last week. So I feel like we don't have, a ton of stuff for this week.
Which is good.
Yeah, it really is good. Not that being, in my thing, I can't. That's so funny. Oh. I love Pat's response to someone. Someone had made a comment, and Pat just happened randomly to fucking find it. He wasn't tagged in it or anything. He just happened to randomly find it. So I guess someone was complaining online about, Pat Gibson, yes. So someone was complaining randomly online about, K-pop reactors and how, they're fake. How people like to, complain about K-pop reactors.
We go in this circle.
Yeah, we go in the circle. Yeah, all the time. And I understand, because there are some people out there that are clearly only doing it because they're getting views and they like that. They want to grow their page. They want to, on the road to 100K, whatever their little thing that they're trying for is. And you get the people who are just I wouldn't even be reacting to this, but you guys want it. And it's okay, but hold on a second. No, we don't want you just to watch something because we want you to watch it. We want you to watch something because you're actually interested in it and you actually give a shit. And this is something that you're actually enjoying. You know what I mean? And so and don't get me wrong, I've always said this, it's really fucking annoying to see those types of channels blow the fuck up and just get a shit ton of subscribers, like, just because, they're, super hype, but they don't listen to this shit. Like, they do, and not all of them, but a lot of them, they ain't listening to their shit to the shit in their car when they're going out. They're not actually, like, into the group, you know what I mean? They don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? That's not all of them, but a lot of people are like that. But then there's other people who genuinely love K-pop and are into K-pop and, just love the music and just for the music. And, because of that, they like the members. They're supporting the members. They get into the groups. They learn who everyone is, and they watch the reality shows too. And, because they want that deeper connection with the group because they really like them. And then you also just have people who just like music, man. Just like music.
That's me.
Yeah. We just like music. Yeah, we just like good music. And there's, there's some songs that, like, why are you eating ice like that? No, it fell on the floor.
I know it did. Because I'm sad. I don't know where
it's right. It's literally right there.
Oh, I found it. I can't reach it, though.
Let me put it in the trash. Anyway, so they commented because someone mentioned something about the new. Remember how I talked to you about the new Baby Monster song, and I was like, this is not it. You know what I mean? Like, that being said, it's not the girls' fault. Like, they're still gonna sound fine. It's just this is not. Like, what I don't understand what YG is doing. Like, no.
I don't think YG understands what YG
so anyway, I had talked about that song, and I guess someone had posted about that song, bitching about the song and just tearing it to shreds, and just really talking shit about that song. And someone was basically just like, ain't no way anyone's gonna like this. And someone then commented and said, I don't know about that, with a picture of Sebastian next to it, which is another reactor. And the person then comments and said, bro, that MF likes everything. Most K-pop YouTubers just like everything. Him and Pat Gibson be the biggest examples of that. Pat happened to find that comment. There was no hashtags or anything. Pat just happened to find the comment. And Pat comments on it and says, well, if you're going to be talking about me, I'm gonna reply.
At least at me if you're gonna fucking talk.
Yeah. So Pat's like, you're throwing my name out there. Hold on a second. So Pat replied, and Pat goes, I don't like everything. I can vibe with anything, though. Yeah. There's a difference. And can we recognize that there is a difference there?
There's a huge difference.
There is a huge difference between whether you like something, or you could just vibe with it because, it's a good beat or a good melody, or, ooh, that's a great vocal. But that doesn't mean that you like it and it's going to go on your playlist and you're going to, like, listen to it every day. No. But you can vibe with something and recognize that, like, I see why, like, this has a good beat, or, like, that's a good melody, but, like,
I can also
it's not for me. Appreciate the work that went into the song, but that doesn't mean that, like, it's necessarily your cup of tea. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean it's going to make my daily playlist. Doesn't mean it's gonna make my daily playlist, but I can, like, vibe with the song. So I feel like we need to recognize that. Like, with me, I feel like I typically do enjoy most of the things I react to. You will hear me say sometimes, like, I don't think that's gonna necessarily go on my playlist, but I do appreciate, like, that was actually really good. Mm-hmm. Just not necessarily something that's gonna go on my playlist. And I appreciate when reactors say that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I've listened to a whole album before and I've said that.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was a shiny album.
It's okay.
I was just like, I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It sounds great, but...
Yeah. You are poopsie. I fucking can't. The middle one. I can't.
Legasp.
I think Pat searches his name or something because the subscribers sweetly ask things and stuff and he'll reply. Or he's psychic. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can appreciate the art without necessarily liking it. Exactly. But yeah, so I love that he replied to that comment, because I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely. It's just so funny.
Prime example, Sticker isn't my favorite, but I can still vibe to it.
It's probably because it was it wasn't just the word itself. It was what am I trying to say? not a deviation. What the fuck am I trying to say? Of that word. It was a... I cannot think of fucking words today. Like, what is wrong with me? I actually, like, my mind is not functioning at full capacity.
Listen, that
Speaking of...
sticker though goes hard in concert. I'm just saying.
It is a compliment, but still, sometimes they don't know that it's a compliment. Like, the, you know, the chats don't know it's a compliment. What was I going to say? Oh, speaking of my mind not working at full capacity. So you know how there's like those things that like people say that like your mind only functions, like you actually can only access like
10% of your
a certain percentage of your actual like brain.
Mine's like 4.
Shut up.
I think mine's like
you can only 4%. Actually access like, you know, a certain percentage of like your brain's like full potential or whatever, and that's what you run off of and stuff. But there's like, you know, like these like movies and stuff out there where it's like it shows like this person, something happens to them or they take something and they're now all of a sudden able to access like the full 100% of their brain's like capabilities. Like, but like the amount of like stuff that like you can all of this. Oh, I've never seen it.
Limitless. But there's also
there's something coming out. Movie. So there's something that's about to come out that's also that concept.
But your body just can't handle that.
Yeah. Because it's not. But I'm like, okay, well then don't give me 100%. Can I just get like 50? Because shit, like, I mean, because could you imagine? Because I don't need 100%. That would be way too much.
I don't need the full brain.
But can I get like 50, please? Because could you imagine?
Because I swear to you, I do only got about 4.
Could you imagine being able to like tap into like part of your full potential? The amount of stuff I would be able to actually like accomplish.
Listen,
I can't even, like, yes, please. I felt like 3% right now. Yeah.
Twin, yes.
Twin, where you been?
Listen, you don't understand. I struggled so hard yesterday to open a pack of fruit snacks. I am not even joking. I could not open it.
Get the scissors.
I had to. It even has the little divots in it where it's easier to tear. And guess what? I tried. I even tried with my teeth. I could not get that hoe open.
I don't think that has anything to do with your brain's capacity.
My brain is just slow.
No, I don't. That has nothing. A package being a little too hard to open has nothing to do with like your brain.
I'm also weak, apparently.
I mean, sometimes those packages are hard to open. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to make you feel better, kind of, but not really. But I'm just saying, sometimes those packages. Thank you. That ain't brain, that's muscles. That's what I'm trying to say. But then you grab the scissors. See, you were using your brain. You grabbed the scissors and opened it that way.
No, I put the package down and then I came back later and tried again and then I couldn't. And then I got the scissors.
Okay, well, I spoke too fucking soon on that one. Shit. Speaking of, I need to take my vitamins today. Don't let me forget to take my daily vitamins. Too bad I'm not sponsored. Sponsor me, croons! Apparently, they're sending me another package, by the way. For the last, 2 weeks, I have not taken these consistently. And I feel like I didn't take them consistently, while I was, out of town either. So I'm, probably, in total, close to, 3 weeks, in total here sporadically, a cumulative, probably 3 weeks behind. So I literally have 2 bags unopened. No, I just opened a new bag. So I have 1 bag unopened and a brand new bag I just opened. And I have a bag that literally says out for delivery today. And I'm like, shit, I have 3 months worth of, because I scheduled them for auto delivery because I'm supposed to take them regularly. I knew I wanted an extra month. I now have 2 extra months supply plus the month I'm on. So I told her, I'm like, have one of the bags. These shits are $70 per bag.
That's why
it's expensive. But yeah.
Why I feel bad taking them.
I mean, it's not like it's gonna go bad, but I almost feel like I need to cancel the auto delivery. I don't know. But I feel like once I cancel the auto delivery, I'm gonna then forget to get it again. Plus, doing the auto delivery is cheaper than buying them individually. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know.
There then.
These are really good. As long as we don't get, I'm just gonna stick a thing of vitamins in everyone's packages. Vitamin freebies for everybody. She has last week on Livestream. She tried the candies.
They were gross.
Yeah, she doesn't.
I don't like the texture.
She doesn't like the texture, so she didn't really care for any of them.
Come here. Well, then fucking don't do it then. Don't do it then.
Does he want treats?
No, he wanted up here.
Does he want his water on?
No, he wanted up here. As I said, and I tried to get him.
What sort of pills? Vitamins? Or vitamins? What?
They're not pills, they're gummies, and they're normal.
Yeah, they're gummies. But they're not like a normal gummy.
Oopsie, I didn't like that. When you bite into
the
it.
texture is more kind of firm. And it, they don't like stick to like your teeth like, oh, the candies? Or can't. Mel, what you trying to say? Mel, what you trying to say? No, literally, it's freeze dried like Skittles. You see how they're all like poofed open and big?
I do not like that.
Like, listen to this. Are you ready? Listen. It's not like he said no. I said, you ready? And he's like, no. Okay. Let's listen to this stuff. You ready? You ready for this? Ready? My stomach made a weird sound right before I crunched on that. I hate almonds, Laura. I hate almonds.
Nasty.
I don't really like nuts, to be honest. I'll eat them, but they're not my favorite. So anyway, they're really good. She hates the crunch. So yeah.
The texture's not okay.
Mike, nah.
I'll keep my comments to myself.
I'll keep my comments to myself. You can't have Nutella. Exactly, Mel. Okay, let's move on to the next subject. I'm just glad Pat commented on that random ass comment. It made me happy. I thought it was funny. Can we talk about the fact? First of all, can we just get a quick round of applause and I'll tell you why in a minute. Can we get it? Yeah. Okay, but before I'm about to talk about this, yeah. I'm sorry, but how the fuck are Ace real? I'm still shivering how perfect they are. Yeah. Yes. I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm so excited that you finally got to see them live. Oh my god, it makes me so happy yet. Aren't they so good? Yeah, they're so good.
Poopsie saved that
My
photo.
babies.
Oh my god. That was the funniest thing.
I was like, why haven't I seen the photo? Why didn't she send it to me? They're like, oh, because it's not good. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, oh no. Oh no. No, my poor baby. Anyway.
Your round of applause is in the chat.
Round of applause is in the chat. So let me tell you what we're applauding for, other than the fact that Ace is amazing. You were applauding for the announcement. I just choked on my vitamin. That's not what you're applauding for. You took pics with Yuchan, yes? Our cheeks touched. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Sorry. Round of applause for the fact that they finally are creating a fucking private entrance and exit for idols going to the airport. Jesus, it's about fucking time. It is about fucking time. They made an announcement about it, and it better fucking... Wait, what's been scrapped? Laura said it's been scrapped. What's been scrapped? It better not be about that. The private entrance thing better not have been scrapped. No.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Take your applause back.
No. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Please tell me you're joking when you tell me that they've decided not to do private entrances. Please tell me you're joking. Why? Oh my god. I swear to fucking God. Unapplaud. Unapplaud. Take back all the applause. We take back all the applause. People were complaining. Oh, you mean Sasangs? You mean fucking Sasangs were complaining? Who gives a fuck? The amount of power. I'm actually gonna lose my shit right now. The amount I'm yelling. I'm gonna turn down my volume. The amount of fucking power that they keep giving these fucking psychos is insane. What the fuck is wrong with these people? What is wrong with them? There are people who are actually getting fucking injured. I call bullshit. People were complaining about special treatment. Bullshit. I call fucking bullshit because there is no way actual people who give a shit would complain about special treatment. The Sasangs are like, oh, why do they get special treatment? That's them complaining to put up a fuss to get this to not go fucking through. Real, actual fucking people. And you know what? It is fucking special treatment. You know what? It is special treatment. Because other people who come to the fucking airport don't have a fucking mob of people hoarding them and making them fall fucking down and getting pushed at and shoved and like getting injured and getting endangered and endangering other people who are there just trying to fucking travel. So yeah, it is fucking special treatment because you're treating the fans are treating them different from normal people. So yeah, they are different at that point. It is special treatment. And what? And what? They are getting special treatment. Nobody's here to mob you, Emily.
Not Emily.
Who the fuck is Emily? Assaulted. They're being assaulted. Exactly. Okay. Exactly.
Well, listen. If
I'm like yelling. I'm sorry.
If they're not going to make the private entrance and exit for these idols, then companies need to hire bodyguards that are going to start body chucking people.
Yeah, the fan sites. And those are the people who are complaining. Let's be real. The people who are complaining, oh, that's special treatment, aren't the actual travelers. It's the people who are no longer going to get their fucking pictures. Those are the people who are complaining and, oh, it's special treatment. They don't actually care.
If you make someone uncomfortable and fearful to go in a public space such as an airport, then you yourself are not a fan. You're a horrible person. If you camp outside of an airport or in an airport to see someone, that's weird. You're weird.
It's not okay.
Yes, bring back the hostile bodyguards. You better start body checking.
Yeah, but then they fucking like sue them and they get in trouble and it's actually ridiculous. It's because she's standing way the fuck over here.
I'm trying not to be in the anger zone.
What? Would you just sit down and come over here? They can't fucking hear you.
Oh, my laptop's charging. I was trying to grab
Who cares if you're... Well, then go grab it.
I'm almost done. What do you want from me?
She's standing there and she's like, no, my laptop's charging. But you're just standing here. And?
I have it on the table. I don't want Taco to jump on it.
Put something on top of it.
While it's open?
Yeah. Put this on the keyboard and he won't jump on top of it.
I don't trust that. I don't trust that little thing.
Because I'm a cactus. Aren't VIP entrances and exits a thing at airports already? If so, why the fuck are K-pop companies not using them? Do you think mobs are good press or something? Honestly, I think they do. That like little moment that they have when they get out of their car and they kind of stand and they kind of are all in their outfits and everyone takes pictures and all that shit. And then they come inside the airport and then everyone mobs them. Yeah, I think, it's publicity. And it's bullshit. It is horrible. Exactly. The situations are getting worse and worse. Worse and worse. Exactly. The people who are... I would be so pissed if I ended up having to fight through that kind of mob just because I'm trying to get on a fucking plane. Or if I missed my plane because I'm dealing with that bullshit at an airport. I would be so upset. We have premier membership entrances in airports. Right, exactly. So, like, why can the idols not use these entrances? Because like, them using a regular entrance is a fucking... is potentially harmful to the public. because these people, these sasaengs and fan sites and fucking paparazzi are so psycho and so hell-bent on getting that fucking picture, and that they don't care who they injured. They don't care who they inconvenience. They don't care about the actual idol themselves, the actual person themselves. They don't give a shit. I can't with you. Which is so crazy, right, Mel? Like, that's so crazy. Like, for the safety of our group, we are choosing to use the VIP entrance. That's it. For this, after the last incident at the airport occurred, for the safety of our members, we are choosing to use the VIP entrance. And that's that. That's all you have to say.
You know something I don't understand?
You want to act like a fucking crazy person? Then you don't get benefits. You don't get benefits. If you're going to act a fool, you're going to be treated like a fool, and we're going to go take our private entrance.
No, I don't understand.
I don't know. You need to talk closer to the mic. You're not even in frame. Come here. Why do you do this to me every time it's tea time? Come over here. Be part of the conversation. Let's go. What are you saying? I don't understand what.
What I don't understand is that these people, and I'm specifically speaking of K fans at this moment. You live in a small country where you have the leisure of seeing these people quite literally all the time. Whether it's fan meets, whether it's concerts, whether it's at like music show things, like yeah. You have options Festivals. To see these people all the time. They do the freaking like college festivals.
Airport's free.
That's what I'm saying. But like you see these people all the time.
Well, they don't see them all the time. They have opportunities.
You have the opportunity to see them all the time. You do all of this. You follow them everywhere. Why do you also have to follow them?
Because it's not enough. Like, it's not enough for these people.
Does it have to be to the extreme that someone has to end up dying at the airport because
they don't care?
Like,
that's the bottom line is these people don't actually give a fuck about anyone else except for them getting what they want in that moment.
I don't understand it.
Shoving a camera in someone's face. I remember when was it a bodyguard for, was it Stray Kids or was it
there was an NCT bodyguard that fucking like chucked a girl.
Yeah. No, but was it Stray Kids or was it BTS? I can't remember. But it was in America, and the guy was escorting them through like the airport, and he was just like, I know you got a good zoom on that iPhone. You better zoom in. The Stray Kids are like better zoom in. Stand back, zoom in. You got to zoom on that camera. You stay back. Like, I'm like, fuck. And exactly though, we have incredible zoom capabilities on our phones, and then if you also have a big ass expensive fucking camera, you know your shit works well with that zoom too. Why the fuck do you need to be in someone's fucking face like that? It is insane. It is actually insane.
Yeah, one of NCT's bodyguards chucked a girl, and it was the
deservedly so
funniest fucking thing in the world.
I just don't understand.
I like you.
I just don't get it. It is just and I don't really know as far as like an actual like fans like POV like point of view.
What
like
drives you to do that?
Are you not embarrassed?
I am like honestly,
are you not embarrassed?
I'm legitimately curious. Like the thought process that goes behind all of this. Like a person that actually like follows them all the time and goes to the airport to get all up in their face. Like their legitimate like thoughts. Like how does your brain work? Like I would love to understand this,
especially
even in the slightest.
When the members kind of give you like a side eye. I would disintegrate on the spot if someone who I loved and looked up to gave me some kind of like what the fuck type of like side eye. I would be devastated. Like how
Tiny Mom Baby.
How are you not embarrassed?
The only group I can name that actually has a healthy like boundary with their fans. And they always have.
No. There was a post in the something I think a few years ago by an ex-sasaeng explaining how it all happens, how one becomes a sasaeng. It's bone chilling. She explained you lose yourself in the desire and attention. You need to seek help at that point. If someone is getting to that level, they need to literally take a step back
on reality
and actually talk to somebody and seek help. I'm not being funny.
Like,
I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not like legit, because that is so incredibly unhealthy at that point.
Touch with reality on your grip of everything, like you genuinely, you have to have help.
Yeah. It's just it makes me sad. It just really makes me sad. I saw that Mel the other day. Baekhyun called out his sasaengs that were waiting for him at the Han River to see him running with his friend, and then posted on Twitter as if it was just a coincidence. It's, you're literally just waiting and just hoping to get a glimpse of him while he's out and about so that you can videotape him. Like, can you just let him live his life? See him at his events and at his schedules and stuff like that. But like, other than that, can you let him live? If you legit happen to bump into somebody, that's one thing. But if you're purposely waiting around because you know that they come out here and like you're just like weird. Day after day waiting until you can finally get that and then you can post it, like that's not okay.
I like hearing the stories of like when the idols come to like the US and stuff, and then people are like, okay, it's been a couple of days, so I'm gonna tell you how I saw blah 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 at blah blah blah. Like waiting the appropriate amount of time until obviously they're not in the area anymore, and then just saying like, I ran into, someone I saw earlier was like, I ran into Wonu at an art museum when they were in the area, and I was like, you waited. I love that. You had a nice experience. Perfect.
Yeah. Adrian mentioned, oh, by the way, the sasaeng that broke into NCT's room, that the SM was taking legal action against. They still haven't taken legal action against them. That's not a surprise there. SM is all talk, no action when it comes to defending their artists. They always have been, and it seems they always will be. Until I actually see them do something in support of their artist, like legit support of their artist, I don't believe anything SM says. No. Because it's all bullshit. Just to try to like save face. No. Sorry, I don't believe it. It's actually ridiculous. Exactly. Makes sense, Vinny. Makes sense. I should, hold on, I'm actually going to I'm gonna do this so I can make this just a little bit bigger, because I know sometimes it's hard to see that when this is getting reposted, so I'm just gonna make that a little bit bigger. I was just gonna talk about that, Poopsie. Did you see Tom Holland?
Because he kind of drifted away from her. He went right back.
Zendaya and Tom Holland came out of the car. Tom Holland had his hand behind him, and Zendaya was holding it. Zendaya lets go of his hand to sign a couple of fan things real quick that they had held out. As soon as she signed to her left, people closed in around her to her right. She was literally completely encircled. Could not. There was no way for her to get out from, like, they literally enclosed her and just were just all up on her. Like she, like in the matter of like 2 seconds, like she signed like one little thing and went to sign something else, and it just completely engulfed her. And so Tom, Spidey himself, was just like, like started shoving. He was like, back up, like give her room, like. And he went to grab her hand. He was just like, like, if you can't act right, you don't get the nice things. You don't get the moment with Zendaya. You don't get that signature. If you can't act right, you don't get the benefits. Bottom line. And that's how it all needs to be treated. And he grabbed her, and you could tell her she was like, it's okay, babe. Like, and because she knew that he was upset because. And he has a lot of anxiety when it comes to being like around like paparazzi and groups of people like that. Understandably so, but like he was just like, don't like disrespect her like that. Don't she couldn't even fucking like move if she wanted to. Actually ridiculous. Exactly. Like anyone could have in that split second could have done her harm, could have hurt her. If one
It
of those people
literally
had
only
ill
takes a
intentions, because it's on the street. It's not like you're inside a venue where you've been frisked down and you've gone through a metal detector. No, this is just on the street. Anybody there could have ill intention and do some crazy shit. Like, that's scary. Like, you just never know, and it's not okay. Like, it takes like a split second for something bad to happen, you know? Did you see the fans that guilt tripped Jenny into the photo?
I did.
I did not, but honestly, that doesn't surprise me considering what just happened with Jessie.
She was literally like getting into the car. She like had smiled for a couple of photos and started getting into the car, and then people like started bitching, and you could see her face kind of like shift, and she got back out of the car to go back over. And I'm like, no.
It's just crazy because, like, you know, Jessie was out with her friend. Somebody asked to take a picture, and she refused the picture, and then that entire thing blew up. Two guys got in a fight.
You expect a woman to be like in the middle of two grown-ass men?
And this woman who tried to stop the fight twice ends up getting kicked out of her company because I guess she didn't do enough. That's insane. Like,
give me a fucking break.
That's actually insane to me. Like, and so she's apologizing because she's just like, you know, if I would have just taken that picture. But you didn't have to. That's the thing. Like, you don't have to take that picture. You are not working in that moment. You are just out enjoying time with your friends. You you are not obligated to stop your private time to work in that moment, because that's what it is. That's a moment of work. If you're having to pose, stop, and take a picture with someone, it's technically a moment of work. You are not obligated. So if you truly in that moment are just like, I'm sorry, but no, you have every right to say no politely to that person, which she did. And the guy seemed a little insistent. He ended up trying to walk away. Then the other guy got pissed off, and then they got into, an altercation. None of that altercation and arguing had anything to do with Jessie. All Jessie did was politely decline a photo, and all of that shit had to happen. It's actually crazy. It's so upsetting. And so she goes online and she apologizes. I'm sorry that I wasn't, that I didn't do more. And I'm like,
no.
I fucking hate this.
What? Not only that,
this.
I sent you the screenshot of the thing that someone said about her and she reposted?
No.
Hold on a second. No, because this broke my heart. I said, if anything happens, this poor fucking girl, I swear to God.
Oh, did she leave Korea?
Someone did that, and she posted out on her Instagram
What
story.
does it say?
It's at the top of here. Yeah.
She just reposted with nothing?
Well, she reposted it, and then she said...
Is this her? That's not her. Then that's someone else that reposted?
She No, they shared it.
Right, she just reposted. She didn't say anything, did she?
It was like, come on now, or some shit like that.
Basically, someone freaking comments, and these are what people are saying about her online. Exactly, Vinny, that's literally what this is. Yeah, Adrian, Vinny, yes. That's literally what they're saying online. Stop, yes. Yeah, okay, she said please stop, yes. It's actually insane. I don't understand the mentality of a lot of the people over there who think it's okay to say something like this to someone. And simply because, and for what? How, other than if she would have accepted the picture, other than that, she refuses the picture. What did you want her to do after that? I genuinely want to know. I 100% genuinely want to know what they expected after Jessie refused to take this picture. And that progressed that way. What did they actually want her to do? I truly want an answer to that from one of these psycho people, even though I'll never understand their mind. I will never understand the mentality of some of these psycho people. But this is Jessie. But I truly would like to understand what they wanted Jessie to do in that moment. That's all I want. I truly would like to understand. The person that she tried to stop
Exactly, Adrian.
wasn't even a friend of hers. It was like a friend of a friend. She didn't even really know that person. That's true. That's truly what I want to know. And that's my thing, Adrian. How the hell are you going to have anti-bullying laws but do nothing? Nothing.
Like, people get
to
kicked out of
enforce
their
that.
group for bullying.
Nothing. Yeah. All of these, like people having to go on hiatus because there's a rumor that maybe they bullied someone in fucking middle
Half
school.
of the shit is wrong.
And it's not even accurate. But hold on. So you're going to tell me you're going to be so strict against someone who might have said mean words to someone else in middle school, but yet someone can literally have legit death threats to someone, and that's okay, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't matter.
Make any fucking sense.
Such an insane set of just hypocritical standards. It's just all bullshit. I'm sorry, but at this point, it's bullshit. You can't pick and choose. If something is part of, like, a law, you have to enforce that law. A law is a law. You enforce that law. So, like, I don't get it. I don't understand. And until ultimately, at the end of the day, we are never going to change psycho people's mentalities. No. They have to fix that themselves. So what can we change? At the end of the day, what can possibly be done to try to help fix this? The company. The companies need to stand the fuck up. Stand up for what's right and for your members. Bottom line, as a company, you need to say no. Mm-hmm. If that's not going to happen, we're not going to allow this. Bottom line. Why are the companies, and I don't give a fuck about, like, well, they're afraid of a loss in revenue. I guarantee you that if a company actually stood up and did what was right, the amount of international fans that would flock in support of that, the amount of support that company and probably that group and attention and positive attention that company and that group would get from international fans would be insane. And let me tell you right now, there are way more international fans than the small percentage of people in Korea who actually listen to K-pop. Because as we discussed last week, there's not a huge population of the Korean public that actually listen to K-pop. Like, a lot of people in Korea don't actually listen to K-pop. They could give a shit less about it. It's a very small percentage of people that actually give a shit about K-pop in Korea. So the fact that we are allowing such power to go towards us, and remember, of those people who do listen to K-pop in Korea, which isn't that huge to begin with as far as the population percentage, right? In one country, of that, you then have an even smaller little portion of the psychotoxic people, right? Because not all K fans are psychotoxic, and I want to make sure we clarify that, because I feel like
we can't generalize the whole public.
So much hate goes towards K netizens. It's crazy. And it's not all of them. No. We should not be generalizing like that. There are a lot of people who actually, support how we feel, and they're on the same page as we are. But there are, of the percentage of people in Korea that actually listen to K-pop, there's a even smaller percentage of that percent that are psycho delulus, right? Toxic people. So you're telling me you're going to give such insane amount of power to such a small percentage of your actual fan base simply because they're in the same country as you? And what? Who gives a shit if they're in the same country as you? The amount of people in every other fucking country in the fucking world combined that would be supporting you, that should be what matters to you. That should be what matters. And the fact that it doesn't seem to matter to people is, that's what I can't wrap my head around. How are these companies allowing this to happen? How are they allowing these behaviors to be gotten away with? I don't understand that. Because the one thing we can actually change is the companies doing what's right. And until that happens, it's not going to change. Because the Sasaengs will continue to get away with the behavior. The toxic people will continue to get away with their behavior. The idols will continue to be treated like they are a product instead of a person. And that they can be manipulated and controlled to however the people fucking feel like. And this is how the end of K-pop will one day come about.
Yep.
Because this is not how people should be treated. This is not how they should have to live. No. These are humans who have a job.
Yep.
Their job is to provide us good music, good dancing, whatever it is, whether you're dancing, music, rapping, acting, whatever their job is when they are on the job, that is what they are supposed to do. And as long as they are doing that, they are doing their job. Outside of that, when they go home, when they go out with their friends, when they're just hanging out their dorm, whatever, that's none of our business. That's not our time. That's not our life. If they're not doing anything illegal, it's none of our fucking business. Bottom line. So it's just exactly, eventually people are going to stop wanting to feed the beast. Exactly. Because that's how it feels. That's how it feels. And it's just crazy. Yeah, companies don't want lawsuits and they don't care about what international fans think. And that's
which is funny because
problem.
You want your group to be international, but you don't listen to international fans.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes no fucking sense.
The amount of revenue that people will lose if they lose their international fan base is crazy, because so many of these companies want that international fan base. That's part of their goal. Is that's why they promote, in other countries other than Korea. That's why they go on tours like that. The amount of money that these companies make off their international fan base
is actually crazy.
And so it doesn't make sense that they wouldn't listen to that international fan base as well. Yeah, because eventually people are going to get sick of it.
Yep.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, let's be real. At the end of the day, you can still listen to your group as much as you want. You can watch whatever they're putting out as much as you want. You don't have to financially support that. YouTube's free. YouTube's free.
Yeah, they get ad revenue, or they get revenue from watching it, but I mean, that's only going to take so far.
Yeah, they get ad revenue from watching it, but sure, but like, you know how many people repost shit?
Mm-hmm. You know how many links there are of like unofficial shit that you can click on?
Mm-hmm. To paid for shows that they release, and how many people repost that shit too?
Yep.
So eventually it'll get to the point of the fuck around and find out mentality for international fans, where they're just gonna get sick of it. International fans are gonna get sick of it. Gonna get sick of these people being treated the way that they're being treated. Exactly, and that's just in one house. This is just in one house. And this is not a lot compared to some other people.
No.
Like, it's crazy. It doesn't make sense to me, and this has to start with the company. It has to start with the company, and if it doesn't, it'll never get better. Until the company actually like gives a shit and does something about it, and actually cares about their members, it will never get better.
Exactly, Vinny. Think about the people that buy thousands of albums for fan calls. Just think about one person who buys hundreds of albums at the mere chance of winning a fan call.
Speaking of, let me show you.
What if they stop?
Speaking of, let me show you. 1 second.
Oh my god, Mike, that's a lot.
Just as an example.
I don't even have money for one. Jesus.
As an example, let me try to find it, because she has so many posts. Let me try to find it. Oh no. I'm not gonna know which one it is. Hold on. Ah, crap. Hold on. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's actually insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
She built an entire little fort castle out of just the albums that she purchased for that fan sign
actually
to get a call
insane.
with him.
Listen,
Like a legit little castle fort thing
two that
out
I've
of the albums
I have bought 2 albums apiece.
that she purchased for that fan sign. Crazy. I'll show this to you. 1 second.
Trust me, she has seen it. She has seen it.
Do you see it in the little corner? Oh wait, hold on.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, and then she shows it to him.
That's so many albums.
And then look at it in the corner of the thing. She shows him. Yeah. Like,
Ooh.
What do you do for a living? First of all, what the fuck do you do for a living? Like, I can't.
My next question is, and because I saw that Leah brought this up. They may not care what most international fans think. Correct? Yes, obviously. What happens if Chinese fans start boycotting everything? Because China happens to be the second biggest market for most of their
everyone
stuff.
has to get on board here, man. You know, everyone has to get on board and say we're
because a lot
sick
of that
it.
shit go like a lot of Chinese fans support a lot of groups. They put a lot of money into groups. If that's taken away, listen, that's a
These
fuck
people
around
need to
and
take
really
advice
find
of
out.
my AI song. I'll find my own way, make my own path, and won't be a victim of your wrath. I'm done with you. I'm moving on. I hate SM, and now you're gone. Dude, that AI song. Why was that so good? Can I play it again? Y'all. Because I think I played this before we actually started Tea Time. Didn't I?
I think so.
Wait, or did I play it at the beginning of Tea Time?
No, you played it at the beginning because you.
I did. I played it at the beginning of Tea Time. Yeah, you're right. But maybe there might be people here who weren't part of the beginning of Tea Time. So let me play it again, just in case. For people who are here who weren't a part of the beginning of Tea Time. It belongs to Poopsie.
Yeah, Japan too. Japanese fans, listen.
This content belongs to Poopsie. So I'm putting that out there right now. This content belongs to Poopsie. I'm gonna pause in the middle and make sure you guys remember this belongs to Poopsie, so no one tries to fucking take the shit. It's so fun. It's disturbingly good. So Poopsie, although we don't like AI problematic, very problematic. We recognize that. For shits and giggles, because you know the rage that we have built up inside for SM. For shits and giggles, Poopsie's like, you know what? I'm gonna put a prompt in an AI thing, and I'm gonna put an alternative song about hating SM entertainment. That's the prompt. An alternative song about hating SM entertainment. And she put that prompt in, and it took like 10 minutes to render and to think about everything. And this is the song that came from it, which is actually insanity. Yahet, are you here, Yahet? Because I don't think you were here earlier. Is Yahet still here? Because Yahet needs to hear this shit, because it's actually crazy. It's so good. It's scary. It's so good. It's scary. You ready?
Profit, it's obscene. I'm done with your manipulation. I see through your facade. You're just a greedy corporation. I hate SM, I hate you all.
First of all, it's so good. You're just a greedy corporation. I mean, like, it's so good.
I mean,
this content belongs to Poopsie.
yeah.
I'm done with your manipulation. You're artists, but all you do is control and harm us.
Yep.
You take our passion, our love for music, and turn it into something abusive.
I mean, are you kidding me? You say you claim about your artist, but you just turn it into, but you just use it to harm us. You take our passion, love for music, and then you turn it into something abusive. Are you kidding me? Like, this is so good. I'm playing that back.
You're artists, but all you do is control and harm us. You take our passion, our love for music, and turn it into something abusive. I'm done with your manipulation. I see through your facade. You're just a greedy corporation. I hate SM, I hate you all. We're more than just a product to sell. We're human beings with stories to tell.
A bridge.
We won't be silenced. We won't back down. We're taking back our sound. I'm done with your manipulation. I see through your facade. You're just a greedy corporation. I hate you all.
I think most somebody thought I can do.
With my own path, I won't be a victim of your wrath. I'm done with you. I'm moving on. I hate SM, and now you're gone.
It's so good. How is that so good? How is that so good? Number one. Number two, this is content of Pookie. Pookie. Poopsie. This is Pookie. This is Poopsie's content. This is scary and impressive, just like Joe May just said. Impressed and scared all at the same time, because oh my god, why was that
Not
so good?
Pookie.
But I do need this song released. I need this song released to the public so we can all share it
Yeah.
and make it go viral. That actually needs to make it go viral. But it actually is a little bit scary because that was incredible. In 10 minutes, it came up, like AI came up with that in 10 minutes. It was so accurate. The entire song had structure.
Mm-hmm.
There was a bridge to it. It had a high note. The vocals were incredible. Like, what the hell? That's low key, like, no, not low. That's high key scary.
Mm-hmm.
That is high key scary. That being said, I need that to go viral because
They weren't wrong. The AI was not wrong.
Crazy. Actually crazy. Very scary though, but actually crazy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, so in case anyone missed that earlier, crazy, impressive, scary, all at the same time. But I need that song to go viral because it's perfect. For this situation, I will make an exception because that's kind of perfect. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. What else do we have? Do we have anything? You know what I don't
Same
do?
as video.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know what I don't do sometimes that I need to remember to do more often?
Mike, that's the
Is,
sweetest picture.
I need to remember because a lot of times I'll save stuff to my social media. Ooh, that's adorable. A lot of times I'll save stuff to my social media, but I won't actually screenshot it. And then I don't remember to talk about it. So let me just check my like saved folder on my social medias. Social medias to make sure that like
God.
the
Seraphim learned the password to their Twitter, and that's all they're doing now.
Nice. Okay. Let's see. I'll check Instagram first. Let's see. I saw someone with a tutorial on how to make a giant double-sided keychain, or a double-sided PC keychain. That was fun.
Like the big ones?
Like the gigantic.
I love those.
Yeah.
Love
there was a
them.
tutorial if you want me to send it to
Oh, those are so fun. Every time I see the people with a gigantic
you. Like
PC,
it's like a huge
it
PC
makes
with like
me
the PC
so
holder.
happy. They're so funny.
The PC holder and everything.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, 1 second. Let's go to the Twitters and let's see if I don't bookmark a lot on Twitter, so
You bitch.
I don't actually know. Oh my god, I loved I loved this so much. It was so much fun. And I need everyone to see this because it's obviously it's like it's just a funny thing, but like it's so good. Wait, can I play this on here? I cracked up and I loved it so much. Let me see if I can get it on here.
Oh my god, Hunter.
Hello? Oh, it wants to update my browser, but I'm afraid if I update my browser, it's going to try to end my stream. So, is it taking a little bit longer than it should?
They're all babies. Like, that's a literal child. That is a literal child.
I don't know what you're looking at or
Lisa
anything,
Wynn's
so.
new company unveils their trainees. That is
Yeah.
No, that is
That is an actual child.
That's a child.
Oh, that's like a 9-year-old. Oh no.
These are children.
No. Okay.
What in the hell?
This is the one. Hold on.
Oh my
This
god.
cracks me the fuck
Great
up.
googly moogly.
No, this genuinely cracks me up, and I just want to share it with you because I think it's just funny, and it makes me happy because it's hilarious. So I need to share this with you because yes, that's not what I meant to click on. There we go. Wow, this is really laggy right now. Sorry guys. This guy is freaking hilarious, and I need to share this with you because of it. And it just makes me laugh. Are you ready? Are you ready? Watch.
You can't play that around me.
What?
Oh.
You can't play that around me.
Oh, get it.
Stop.
Hey. Oh.
Sorry.
Stop. I'm being so for real, Craig.
I'm so
You
sorry.
can't play that around me.
Yeah, no,
That shit's dangerous.
I forgot.
Dangerous.
Stop.
Sorry.
Stop.
Stop.
Stop. Craig, stop.
Craig, stop.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I can't help it.
What do you not get? This is a freaking health condition.
I know.
It's a freaking health condition.
Louise, Craig.
I just want to know how much he squats.
Craig, I'm being serious.
I'm being serious.
Stop.
Stop.
So dangerous.
Oh shit. Okay.
Stop this shit.
Oh.
Craig, I'm not
Craig.
joking. I'm not fucking joking. Stop, Craig, I'm being for real.
I'm being for real. Great.
I love that so much. Oh my god, I love that so much.
Listen, I want to know how much he squats because
I
holy
can't.
moly.
He was working it.
Damn.
He was
Craig,
working
I'm
it.
serious. Stop.
I'm serious. Stop.
Stop.
This is a health condition.
This is a health condition. Stop.
Hello. Oh my god, so funny. Sorry, that was randomly saved in my bookmarks, and I had to share that with you because yes. Too funny. Oh my god, stop. Ace trying to pronounce things in an English accent.
Oh god.
It was too cute.
Better.
What?
Just better.
Just better?
Just better.
Better?
Just better, right? No. Better.
Not better. 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 I fucking can't. These are the random things I have like on my play Jongho imitating the members.
It's actually kind of funny to watch
It's
him do
fucking hilarious to
Oh
watch
my
Jongho do
God.
this. Jongho imitating the members will never not be funny.
this. Jesus Christ. I was about to say something, then I caught myself.
Yeah, mhm.
I am so happy I caught myself.
I'm sure you are.
Whoa.
Anyway,
Pause.
Jongho imitating the members will never not be funny. Are you ready? It's so funny. He's such a maknae. He's never the maknae. Like, he hardly ever acts very maknae-ish. He usually acts like eldest. But sometimes this man is so maknae, it's not even funny. And this is one of those moments.
I appreciate that.
But you're moving so carefully. Let's start living.
I'm gonna turn that down.
He's such a little shit sometimes.
I can't.
Please.
Oh, I love him.
He's such a little shit sometimes. I fucking can't.
Oh my god, I love him. It is so funny. Anyway, love him. Love him so much. When he does that, it just cracks me the fuck up. I can't. Oh, when they sing for Johnny. Yep. Sorry. You know what?
Speaking of that, we never showed them my fan
Jesus.
cams. We never showed them my fan cams of each.
Ian, why do you do these things?
We need to do that.
Not today. It's already like midnight. The things I have saved.
Poopsie, fuck you.
What? What is happening?
Oh my god, that was so funny.
What?
Scroll up.
Oopsie, that's hilarious. Oh my god, that's actually hilarious. That's actually really funny.
Jesus Christ.
That's too funny. Okay. God, but man, Christian, Jesus. Anyway, no. The things I have saved.
Hello? Wait a second.
It's Mingyu. It's Mingyu edit.
Okay, I was like, hello? Okay.
Yeah, it's a Mingyu edit.
Okay.
Just his many talents. He, can cook. He can, directs.
I was also going to say something inappropriate.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. A lot, actually.
Kai,
I was dropped as a child.
Kai in the audience at the stage, but he's dancing along to all of the choreo for the EXO medley. He's so fucking cute. He's in his seat with his little light stick and his little mask on, but he's doing all the choreo to the different songs while the EXO medley is playing. He does. You can tell he just wants to be on stage so bad. Oh, it's just the cutest. I can't. Oh yeah, at the beginning of
when he slaps his mic off or something.
Something now. Beginning of Wonderland, Hongjun goes to like slap San, and it it's like a fake thing, and San moves his head, and then he usually kind of has like a little smirk with it, but this time Hongjun got too close and actually slapped Song's mic, and his mic kind of came off, and he kind of looked back, just like he's like, oh shit. He kind of looked back, and Song goes, like, kind of like, oh yeah, that was a good one. Kind of like nods. Shut up! Why are you gonna nod like that to that moment? It's not okay, is what I'm trying to say. What just happened? It's a lot. It's a lot. And I am living for it, is what I'm trying to say.
It pushed it to the side.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Is it, can I not make this big?
Maybe because there's two of them?
There it goes. There it goes. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. Now I'm just showing you the stuff I have saved in my bookmarks, and I'm not even on T right now. But I'm gonna after this one I'm gonna move to T. Let me check. I have to check my Twitter and see what I have in my Twitter. But yeah, there's this is the moment. That fucking, he's like, oh yeah, that was a good one. That smirk.
Like,
and look at Woo Young looks at him and smiles too. Look at him, he's smiling because he sees the mic hanging off of his face. I fucking can't. It's a lot. That smirk. He's like, yeah, that was a good one. I actually can't. It's too much. It's too much.
Too much!
It's too much. It's too much.
You know what wouldn't be too much? and I'm asking for a friend.
I'm a little scared.
The friend is me. I'm
Okay,
asking for a friend.
I'm going to my TikTok now.
If anyone has a good, edit.
Oh, I just sent a edit to Lana. You want me to show it to you?
Send it to me.
You want me to show it to you? Let me send you what I just sent to Lana.
Send me a good edit.
You ready?
Please. Thank you.
Are you ready?
I love
I got you, fam.
you. Okay.
Is it this one?
Miss, if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss, if you got a bumper, then
Actually, it's not this one, but it's okay. That's more of like a Mingy and Oh, that wasn't it though. Is it this one? It wasn't this one either. I'll have to find it.
I get it, cause mood.
The way he yelped. Yeah, but no, that one wasn't it either. Hold on, I gotta find it. Oh, I think it's this one. That's this one.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, hold on. Can you play it again? Sorry, hold on.
No problem.
I
let
wasn't paying attention.
me turn the brightness up for you so you can
Oh my
fully
god,
see
not
it.
JYP. Jesus.
Ew, what the fuck is that? Uh-huh.
Oh.
Why are his legs so long? Yeah, it's a lot. Like, yep. So I sent her that. I send her, edits on occasion, because why wouldn't I? Yep. That's a lot. He's so cute, though. Shut up. I can't. He's such a good dancer. You're welcome. Okay, I just showed you like 4 edits. You're welcome. All right, let me actually go back to my TikTok now and see. Oh, I have to show them that.
Okay.
How do I find it? Am I signed into TikTok here?
This video popped up on my TikTok.
This
video popped up.
This has nothing really to do with T. I have to.
But this video popped up on my TikTok, and I was like,
"Can I see TikTok on here?"
I said, "What's wrong with him?" Just search the channel that it comes from at the top.
What?
I was like, "What's wrong with him?" And then I started reading the comments, and I was dying. Oh no,
How am I gonna find that? It's.
See, maybe the hashtags.
Hold on, maybe I can find it this way.
Videos.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No.
Email it yourself. Email the link to yourself.
I actually can't. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I love him. Why does he look like that?
I don't know, but it actually genuinely makes me happy. It brings me joy. It brings me such joy. It's not even funny.
Oh god, I was dying. It was an hour and I was dying.
Yeah, you sent it to me, and I didn't stop laughing. I just kept laughing. I kept laughing.
Though, or what got me, and it's the eye twitch at the very end. It was just
yes,
like you.
Yes. I
you guys want to see?
Died laughing.
Do you guys want to see a picture I took of Taco real fast?
Hold on a second, guys. I need to take the.
I'm a
the chat off the
photographer.
stream real quick.
Okay.
Oh, is this one you just took? Because I haven't seen it.
Listen. First of all, look how. Let me turn it down a little bit. Look how cute he looks, right? He's so cute. I don't know if you guys can see it because I can't see, but look how cute he is, right? Right? Okay.
Did I not send it to myself? Hello? Did I send it to like my work email by accident?
Look at this.
Oh, no, it's there. What? Oh, he's a little tiger. He's a little tiger.
I caught him mid-yawn.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, look,
I can't.
I love him.
I can't.
Why does he look like that?
I don't know, but like, oh, this little precious bean. This little precious bean. I can't. He is just a little precious bean.
Oh
no.
Oh, it's the ears as well.
Okay, are we ready? I can't. Oh god. Oh, this little precious bean.
The comments though are what gets.
Oh, look, a strawberry.
Oh, look, a strawberry. Oh, reactor.
Oh, look, a strawberry.
Oh, look, a strawberry. Oh, reactor.
I watched this probably 10 times in a row, and I laughed harder and harder every time.
Oh god.
Oh
This is
no,
so
what
funny.
happened?
Oh, oh my god, there's more.
Oh, look, a strawberry.
Oh, look, a strawberry. Oh, reactor.
Oh my god, you need to read them the comments.
The comment says he looks like someone's first attempt at taxidermy.
Oh my god.
This is the cat the medieval artists were using as a reference. He looks drawn from memory. It's the way that the eye twitch synced with the audio. Why does he constantly look like he's hanging upside down? Oh, but he's so cute.
Oh,
He looks like an allergy. Oh god. Thank you, Peanut. His name's Peanut. He looks like he's about to sneeze and his face froze. A medieval cat painting come to life. Oh, little cute little Peanut. Oh, it's just so ridiculously funny.
Oh, it was the funniest thing. Look at
Oh, poor little Peanut.
Oh my god.
I don't
what is-
know.
What is,
Oh no.
oh my god.
I don't know.
Don't turn me into a hat.
Oh, they got tattoos of
I don't know
Peanut.
what that audio was, but that was a god awful audio.
Why does he look like that?
Anyway, okay, let me get out of this because this is the one with all. I don't know how to get rid of the What did I do? Why are the comments showing up now? I don't know what I did.
Oh.
Oh, look, a strawberry.
I can't. I need to play it one more time. Can I just play it one more time, please? Because this is the best thing ever.
Oh, look, a strawberry.
Oh, look, a strawberry. Oh, reactor.
The way that gives me so much joy.
Oh, I love him.
Oh, little Peanut. Hold on, I gotta get the display capture off the screen. Oh, little Peanut.
I love him.
Oh, he's the best thing. He's the best thing. I am upset. Oh wait,
Oh,
hold on.
look,
Wait,
a
sorry. I
strawberry.
didn't mean to play it
Oh,
again.
look, a
Stop.
strawberry.
Stop. I didn't mean to play it again. Oh god.
Oh my god.
That's one of the best things.
That pops up on my For You page. I'm sitting. Listen, I am.
That's one of the best things
I am
I've ever
sitting
seen.
at work. I am sitting in the office, minding my own business. I am scrolling through TikTok as one does when they're bored at work, and this video popped up, and it took everything in me to stifle my laughter. And I'm literally crying, like tears are streaming down my face because I'm laughing so hard, but I'm quietly laughing. And I'm just, oh god, it was the best thing I think I've ever seen. This shit was so funny.
Okay, I have to search. Is it? It would be here. Right? Oh wait, crap! I had to fucking forward the goddamn link to myself.
Oh, the Dodo has an article about him. Apparently he's partially deaf and blind and has gone through a lot of hardship.
He's fucking adorable.
He's precious, dude.
I love
Listen,
him.
I love silly little cats.
I do too. I love him so much. He's the cutest little silly bean ever. And I'm obsessed.
Oh,
Hold on, so I have to access my email again, so I have to take the thing off the chat.
I
Or the chat
love
off the
getting
screen.
like wacky, fun.
Oh look, it's strawberry.
Yes,
Obsessed.
it's the ending. It's the it's the eye twitch as he does it. Oh god, Poopsie sent me a bunch of videos. Oh
It's
god.
just funny. Okay, hold on. I loved this, and I have to share this with you guys because yes, because yes, because yes. So we're about to watch.
Bitch, poopsie
Um, we're about to watch Get a Guitar, but, but, hold on, let me make it a little smaller. But only Sunghan parts, because why not? Because why not? We need to appreciate this man because he's not getting appreciated by his company. Let's go.
You know, oh baby, oh, I love you now, what you know. Oh baby, oh, I love you now, what you know. 그들 속에 그려보는 햇살 가득한 book in my heart. Tell me why you play me like a still I love you now, what you know, baby. Still I love you now, what you know.
So yeah, I just wanted to, I wanted to, watch that with you guys real quick because yes. All right. Other than that, I don't know that I necessarily have like a ton more tea. I mean, I definitely wanted to. Oh, can we talk about? No, you know what? No, I'm not gonna talk about it because I would open up a can of worms, and it's too late in the night to do that.
I have pumpkin now.
Yeah. But I do want to end it with one thing. Want to end it with one thing. Is it all of these? Is there just one?
I sent you the link to it.
When? Where?
It's on Insta in the group chat.
Oh, sending something in the group chat is not sending me a link to it.
Well, we didn't really do much from that.
That's you didn't. Where?
On.
Am I supposed to scroll all the way back to try to find this shit?
No, it's hold on. I'll pull it up right here.
It's okay. I have it here. Is it the 2 minute and 20-second one? Because that's what I'm about to pull up.
It might be.
Let me just save it to bookmarks, and then I can pull it up here. X.com. .com. And bookmarks. That's not the. Oh yeah, it's this one. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's hold on. Okay. So for those who don't know, this is Woo-sung. He is from the group The Rose. He also has a solo career. He is amazing. So let's go ahead and listen to hear what he has to say.
Relationships, it becomes unhealthy where you feel like you know them too well, or you own them, or you expect certain things out of them. But we're just talking about humans here, right? Like, you are human, you make mistakes. I am human, I will make mistakes. Other celebrities, other artists are human. They are going to make mistakes. They are going through the same experience as you are. They are not greater nor lesser than you are. We are all just going through our experience and learning as we go. It becomes toxic when you kind of think of them as something higher. They're not higher, and you're not higher either. But also, we're just on an equal plane level, um, just learning and kind of sharing our energies and doing what we're best at as we go. So if you're saying you want to hold that love, but you can't touch me or see me or have a conversation with me, then I don't think you should force yourself to hold that love. I don't think you're starting at a right point of love, a healthy love, in my opinion. Let's say I like a celebrity and I like them because of their interviews and what their personalities are, great. And somehow they do like a Maybe I like their music as well, and they do a show. I go watch their music. I, great. I enjoyed what they put out to the world, their energy, and let's say I went to dinner, and then they just happen to be next to me. Yeah, and you say hi, and then you guys get into having a conversation. Great. But other than that, like my love for that celebrity or that character is there. It's just that like them talking to me has nothing to do with me loving their art, or me not being able to see them or like personally has nothing to do with loving their art that they're putting out into the world.
Facts. Separate the two things. They are two different things.
Yep.
Them doing their own thing out in the world as just a human being having dinner is completely separate than them performing on stage. They are two different things, and they should be treated differently. Who they're out having dinner with has nothing to do with the performance that they put out on stage. They're learn to separate the two things. It's crazy that people don't get that and they can't separate the two things. Which one is this one?
I know the people that want to be out there and they just want to fucking give you some type of, they just want to give you some type of, fucking thing to tiki-taka with because they want to get a big reaction out of you. It's like, all right, we'll do that. But in the process, I'm going to start calling you out. I'm going to start calling you all out because it's like, you're just getting way too comfortable, honey. You're just getting way too comfortable now because for me, I'm not your typical oppa type of shit that will be like, oh, I'll let you do this, I'll let you do that. No, I'm sorry, man. Fuck that. Because for me, it's like, that's not what DVR is. That's not what we are. I know the people that want to be out there and they just want to fucking get.
I love him so much. I love him so much. And the reason why these two people are able to say these things is because they are their own company. DPR is his own company. Woosun's not signed with anybody, right? And he's doing his own thing?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. And it's sad that the only two people so far that have been able to come out and say shit openly, and Jay, because he talked about the Sunghoon situation on social media, actively talked about it. 3 people are all people who are not signed to a company. 3 people addressing parasocial relationships and people getting a little too fucking comfortable and thinking that they can control people and thinking that they own people. 3 people who are addressing crazy behaviors from fans are all 3 people who are not signed to a K-pop company. You know what I mean? And it's ridiculous that and I'm so thankful and happy that the 3 of them have spoken out and said something that needs to be said, because the other people who probably also want to fucking say something can't because of their company. Like I said earlier, none of this will change if the companies don't change.
Yeah.
It has to start with the company. The company has to choose morals over money. And until a company, because I guarantee you, if a company just balls up, and just does what's right and chooses morals over money, the money will follow. It may get rocky in the beginning, but I promise you, the money will follow. Because people will respect it so much that they will want to support it.
Yeah, not only that, but your artists are going to be more happy. They're going to want to do more, but it's also going to bring people more to your company.
That's what I'm saying.
They're like, oh shit, this company actually cares. They're going to take care of their people. I want to go and audition for this company. I want to be a trainee at this company.
It's just yeah, it does. Exactly, Leah. Suga has mentioned before. RM's talked about it too. And the reason why they can talk about it to a certain extent is because of their status. You know what I mean? So because they have a certain status, they've over the years become a little bit more comfortable in talking and addressing about those specific things. But unfortunately, not everyone has that status or is that, you know, privileged in that way of being able to do that. And they can't because they don't have, you know, a company who will support them in that, unfortunately. Last week he was the most mentioned male artist. Yep, makes sense. It makes sense. Exactly. Smaller artists can't risk it, which is why we need these bigger artists to speak up. It helps protect those less privileged than them. Agree 100%, Vinny. And that's why I'm so grateful that these artists are, like, you know, talking, you know, calling out people's behavior and talking about it, because that's what needs to happen. It has to. Like, this will not stop. It will just continue.
Just get
if,
worse.
you know, if it's allowed to continue. It will 100% continue. And it's just crazy. Sad. It's just sad. It's crazy. It sucks for these artists who have put so much time and effort and dedication into their craft for them to deal with this bullshit on top of it. Like, they shouldn't have to deal with this bullshit. That's the bottom line. You know? That's the bottom line. 4.5 million mentions. SM, look what you're missing out on. And that's the baffling thing. That's the baffling thing. The percentage of people who actually wanted Sunghan out is
to people that
so minuscule compared to the people who want him to stay. In addition, because it's gained so much traction, if he were to come back, the amount of support that would flood to the group would be insane.
No, I think the most baffling thing is, you know, SM's like, oh, people are, you know, boycotting and people are protesting and, you know, everyone loves him. So let's put out a statement saying we're going to protect our artist.
And then still do nothing.
After you kicked him out and let all of this happen.
Too little too late. And it's still all words and bullshit because you're still not doing anything.
Don't backpedal and try to cover your own ass because people are doing what you want now.
Because although the people legally had a permit to purchase wreaths and place the wreaths there, that doesn't negate the fact that the messages on those wreaths were like bullying and death threats. Like, there's legit bullying happen, which is illegal in your country. And so although they had a legal right to purchase wreaths and have them there, it is not legal for them to do all the death threats that they're doing online and in person. You have literal records of who purchased these wreaths, who requested these sayings to be written on these wreaths, on those banners. You have a record that can easily be pulled by that company if you were to file a lawsuit, if you were to file a police report about it. You have people that can actually be held accountable for their actions, and you have done nothing to do so. So don't sit there and post a little bullshit fucking statement about how you're going to protect your artist when you actually have had an insane amount of opportunities over God knows how many years, and especially right now, to do something, and you're still not doing anything. Don't come at us with empty fucking words, because all that will do is continue to piss people off. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. So yeah. Exactly, Poopsie. Also, what Jay said could actually happen at some point. Like, I'm a manifest as anyone who was involved in the flowers should be tried for attempted murder.
I agree.
I 100% agree. If bullying is illegal and some of those messages are like, condolences to your family, which is basically saying that, like, this person has died. He's gonna die, or like he should die. That, like, you're literally aiding in trying to get someone to commit. Like, you're encouraging that. You're trying to force that. You're like, the amount of stuff, like, this is. And did you see the stats on the people who sent them? These are grown women.
Which is fucking embarrassing.
The main person who was, like, in charge of, like, facilitating it all is 57.
You're older than my mother.
57. There's another girl who was like 30 something, another one who was like, I think, in 30s, 40s. Like, These are grown women who are upset because a teenager had a girlfriend pre-debut and smoked a cigarette. Grown women, I'm going to repeat that. Grown women upset because a teenager had a girlfriend and smoked a cigarette before he was ever an idol.
Weird. You're weird.
Oh, chat's not on screen. My bad, you guys. Like, there's something wrong with you. If those are the people that the company are choosing to give power to, I'm sorry, but K-pop will not end up being like as successful as it has been. If those are the people you are catering to, the people who actually give a shit,
I didn't know they were that old,
are going to be discouraged, and they're going to end up giving up hope and not want to be a part of it anymore. I've seen it. I've seen the posts. This shit makes me not want to even be in K-pop anymore. The amount of posts I have seen, even from reactors, who say this makes me want to take a step back, and it's like I don't want a part of it anymore.
That's how
I don't even want a part of it anymore.
Everything. Momentum that you gain with your company, with your group, of selling out this stadium, selling out this venue, working towards getting a bigger stadium, working towards that next comeback that's going to be bigger than the last, that momentum can come to a very quick halt.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I just can't imagine being that grown, that miserable, and trying to ruin someone else's life.
I had seen photos. And then
there's age ranges, but none of them were teenagers or anything like that.
That is
no. They were all grown women. God, it reminds me of
the creepy ass grown ass women who had families and kids who were obsessed with Nicki when he was a minor.
Yes.
That reminds me of them.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
You're gross. You're weird.
Actually disgusting.
I don't like you.
Exactly, Leah.
That is
and unfortunately because we do invest so much time in like standing the groups that we love and getting to know them on a more personal basis because they share so much with us, which we're so grateful for, and we build that connection with them, and it is parasocial, and there are boundaries, but because we do feel like we have that connection with them, we want to support them and we want to also protect them. So when we see that horrible things are being done to them, we want to fight for them. But when you have no support from the actual company, you see your artist being abused and mentally abused, and I mean in the past sometimes physically abused with some companies, and it's been awful. But when you see your artist being mentally abused by crazy fans and being bullied, and the company, and you're helpless because there's nothing you can. You're doing everything you can, right?
But there's
you're doing the petitions, you're doing the posts, you're doing the hashtags, but there's only so much you can actually do, and even as a fandom that you can actually do. At the end of the day, if your company does not give a shit, ultimately nothing will happen.
Yeah.
So it makes it very difficult to feel like you're a part of it anymore at that point. And it makes you feel very disconnected from the whole thing. And that sucks. That really sucks. And so yeah, it's very frustrating, and I get why so many people are just like, this honestly, like this whole thing really just opens my eyes and makes me realize just how much some of these companies do not care, and it makes me not want to support these companies anymore. And it's not about the guys, it's not about the groups. I love the guys, I love the groups, but I can't support a company who is only in it for the money and does not care about anything else, clearly. And I get that, and it sucks.
Vinny, how in the hell is a company that's quite literally known as being the worst, the actual worst company? There are articles in everything. There is so much information out there about how horrible this company is. They have not been an actual active company in 5 years, I think. every single artist that has ever been under that company has sued them. How the fuck is this company that's been just a paper company that's just been on retainer because there's still active lawsuits, how are they able to rebrand and come back as a new company?
Because a lot of times if you're like an incorporation, it's different. If you're just like an LLC, I don't know how it is in other countries, but I know in America, if you are in an LLC, you can literally just shut down that LLC and open up a new company, and that's that. If you're a corporation, it's different because corporations are actually tied to individual people. LLCs aren't. It's not like that. Like there's different rules with LLCs. That's why a lot of people don't usually open legit corporations. They'll open an LLC because there's more protection against the owner, like the actual person who's starting it all, when it's an LLC. So it could be something similar to that. I don't know.
I just like I feel so bad for any of the artists that were stuck under that horrible company, and now seeing them like come back as something rebranded. Like I feel so bad because I couldn't even imagine how that would feel, knowing that you had to fight to get away from them, to see them now come back. Like that is horrible.
Yep.
Exactly. Some people who physically, verbally, sexually, financially, and emotionally abused by this company. Oh.
Yeah. Personally, once again, if it's like who is the company, the Omega X company? Who are they?
I can't remember
whatever the company is, the Omega X. It's literally like the members that they won a lawsuit, right? Like they won. They
had to like have a public lawsuit.
They got the separation from that group. Is Aspire? Yeah, they got the separation from that group. It'd be the same thing as if those owners from that group.
They did. Didn't they try to come back and get new trainees?
Yeah, to get new trainees come back. If it is on record that you, as owners and individuals of a company, as presidents, CEOs, whatever of a company, are on record abusing physically, mentally, the whole 9 yards, people who are under you in the company. Legally, you should not be allowed to be in a position like that ever again. No. Why is that not protected?
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any
sense. Why is that not protected? That doesn't make any sense at all whatsoever. I don't get it. You know? It does not make sense to me. Spyro, what? Oh, the game. Yeah, the game is Spyro. Yeah. Yeah, oh wait, but guys, remember, this country takes bullying very seriously.
Give me an actual break.
Like, please don't be a hypocrite. Like, Korea, please don't be a hypocrite, because
buy a mirror, look at it.
You are being very hypocritical, South Korea. The actions do not match the words at all whatsoever. At all. Because Korea passes laws to protect companies from trainees, not the other way around, which is exactly part of the problem.
And I don't understand.
Yeah, and that's coming from Americans. You know it's bad.
I don't understand how you, as an adult with a child, could be like, hey, this company was in the news. They were in the news for abusing their trainees. And
so
you know what? I'm gonna let my minor child become a trainee there. What?
Yeah,
you shouldn't have your child. They should be taken from you.
Your child should be taken from you. If you're gonna allow your child to
be in the hands of an abuser,
that's you should not be. You should not have parental decision making.
Christ.
At that point. Actually crazy. Wow, Vinny, that is absolutely fucking horrible. That is actually horrible.
It's just as bad as a talk show that it finally is getting a lot of flack, where people were talking about
exactly, Leah,
being in relationships in Korea and how like they had experienced like abusive relationships, and like, you know, like these are the signs to watch out for, blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. And the people in the talk show literally were like, well, you just chose the wrong partner, like literally putting the blame back on them. And I'm like, This is a person. This is a victim who's been through things. And you what?
First of all, and you just chose the wrong partner. Do you understand how people will 100% act like a completely different person when you're first getting in like an actual like abuser will act like a completely different person when you're first getting in a relationship with them, and then it'll completely shift. And because of the love that they've developed in the beginning when the person was acting like a whole other person, they feel that, you know, well, that person that I fell in love with, I know he's still in there.
I mean, I know I can change him. They, you know,
no, he was never that
shifted.
person
No,
to begin with.
But people don't like.
You were manipulated.
Oh,
So yeah, exactly, Vinny, exactly. So when people are just like, oh, well, why'd you get with that person to begin with? You know, that's on you. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? No.
I'm gonna hit people.
Sorry. How are you not acknowledging the actual person who is mentally unstable and abusing someone else? Hello? Actually crazy. Ugh, Adrian, that is disgusting, disgusting mentality. Ugh, it's... Oh, I heard about that. Leo! I heard about that. Okay, first of all, for anyone who did not watch,
yeah,
for anyone who did not watch,
my eyes are itching.
Peak Time. I was so upset during Peak Time because at one point, BAE 173, BAE 173, whatever you want to call them, they go to like kind of like their company, and their CEO, their owner, happens to come in and be in the video with them and sit down and have a talk with them. And he basically tells them that because they're like, oh, like, if we win this thing, can we get like upgraded dorms? Like, can we, you know, can we get like basically, can we get something like as a reward if we win this thing? Okay. You know, they were just asking, you know, would be able to actually get like a reward. And he was basically just like, he was basically like, oh yeah, sure, I'll promise you that because I don't think you're going to win. And I was just like, what? Like, that is, okay, wow, I hate this guy. Like, that's so not encouraging. Like, the way the guy was just like, and because they're like, oh, well, will you let us keep the prize money? And he's like, sure, yeah, you can keep the prize money. I'll upgrade your dorms. Yeah, sure. Sure. Because I don't think you're going to win shit. You know? And I was just like, wow, like, that's so horrible. Horrible. And he even said to Hangul, the leader, who has done, this was his third, that show, Peak Time, was his third survival show. And he basically told him, like, yeah, I think this is, you know, this is basically your last one, the last one for you. He literally told him, like I don't think I'll put you on another one like this. This is the last one for you. He basically told him that. Peak Time was over a year and a half ago. They put out one album in a year and a half. One. They had momentum after the show. They went on a tour for Peak Time. They went on a tour for Peak Time. They had this momentum. They had new music out through Peak Time. All of that momentum that happened, within like the, like, I don't know, 3 months or maybe 6 months or so after Peak Time, all of that momentum fizzled, just fizzled into like if you nothing. And then they just kind of like maybe in the spring, I think it was maybe spring or summer, they just released like the one comeback. That was it.
Yeah, I saw some of the boys on one of the shows, and then that Solar was also on the panel for.
Yeah.
And when they came on, one of the judges, like, he went to ask him a question, and when he realized, he actually cried. Like, he's like, I can't ask them. Like, I can't do this. Like, someone please also ask them this question. Like, looking at them made him emotional.
Yeah.
Because, like, what?
Why are you here again?
Like, yeah,
why is your company not doing something with you? So instead of the company actually doing something with their group who did really well on Peak Time, instead of the company actually doing something with their group, you know what they've decided to do with them? Split them. They decided to split the group in half and have them go on 2 separate survival shows. Another survival show. First of all, survival shows are fucking traumatic for artists. Fucking traumatic.
That's why companies
decided to split them and put them on 2 different survival shows as individuals to compete again. Instead of actually just doing something with their group, instead of allowing their group to work, instead of allowing their group to release music together, instead of actually like spending money to do something with their group. They're like, nah, we don't want to spend money on them. We'll just split them up and make them go on survival shows. They'll get airtime that way, and then we don't have to spend money on them. That's literally what their company is doing. It's awful. It's awful. It's so frustrating. And this is what I mean with these companies.
That made me really sad. That made me really sad because they refer to him as the member from X1 instead of from Bay173, and I'm like,
yeah, it's awful.
poor.
He was literally the leader in Bay173 or BAE173, and they refer to him as Hongyeol from X1.
Even though
X1 was like a flash in the pan, and then that was it.
They didn't last very long. I think they were only together for like
a year. That was it, right?
I don't
even know if it was a year.
Like, they weren't together for very long.
Lazy, unprofessional, unmotivated, non-creative, ugly personality CEOs are the worst. They make me physically sick.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't have said it better yet. Facts.
But I didn't realize who they were until like a little after.
They do though,
clip.
Mel. They kind of do. Unfortunately, like, survival shows are popular. People love watching them. And the sad part is, there's only like a few survival shows that are actually like pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kingdom Legendary War was great. All of the groups, no one got kicked out. All of the groups were just fanboying over each other.
Mm-hmm.
It was wonderful. Mm-hmm. Peak Time was actually amazing. It was groups that, like, you know, did not have a lot of like publicity for, you know, whether they were new groups that have been around for a couple years and just haven't quite made it, groups that have been disbanded or on hiatus but still want, you know, another chance. All of these people, you know, if they've been there, they've done that, they've already gone through being a trainee. They are actually in groups, they're professionals, and they just want to work. They just want people to know who they are. And watching Peak Time was beautiful. It was so beautiful because you saw these people who are just genuinely amazing talents actually be able to just perform and show their talents to people. And you got to appreciate these people who you didn't know of before. And it was a beautiful thing. And there was so much fanboying happening on that as well. And it was beautiful to see the support for one another because they've been there. They get it. They know where each other is at. And it was just beautiful. I know that there's another one called And Audition, I believe. Anyway, I've never seen that one, but I heard that one was also like really good as well. But you know, then you have shows like Boys Planet, right? I've heard it was a good show only because they got damn lucky with that cast. That's what I've heard. Great show only because they got lucky with that cast. The actual show itself, a little traumatic. Same thing with Island. Same thing with Island. Like,
that and the horrible
cast,
editing.
But like the show was traumatic because of what those boys had to go through.
You know what's traumatic? Monster X's survival show.
Monster X's survival show.
I could not.
The poor trauma.
Poor I am. Oh my god.
Yeah.
They did him so fucking dirty.
The trauma that Monster X, like, and that's why they don't do survival shows anymore.
No.
Because of what they went through on their survival show.
You know,
it was horrible.
Starship is fucking stupid for the way that they did that. They set I Am up for failure.
Yeah, the Stray Kids survival show, which was basically just
God, like that was also
they knew that they were gonna let them go through, but you're like, oh, we're gonna pretend kick out a couple members to like freak everyone out and make them like go through like some traumatic like horrible like trauma, just to bring them back, you know. Like, give me a fucking break. It's ridiculous. Like, you can't tell me that they didn't know that they were really gonna keep them. Give me a break. Yeah. So anyway, it's and all of the trauma stuff is just for views. You know, it's just for views, and it's awful because you can have great shows without the trauma and the drama, and it still be an amazing show.
I agree.
Like Peak Time. So, but yeah, Mel, they did. Spoiler alert for anyone who doesn't want to know anything about the Stray Kids survival show. Spoiler alert.
Oh.
So the whole. Now I'm waving the pineapple.
It's kind of therapeutic. I'm just saying.
I'm like, I should get something else besides the pineapple.
Get your little pointer.
Oh, I do. It's in the kids' box.
It's in the kids' box.
I got a pointer. Got a pointer that Gigi gave me. Anyway, Stray Kids Survival Show. So basically, they knew Bangchan was going to be the leader. Bangchan had been a trainee for 7 years, and they basically said, we want you to be the leader, and we're going to allow you to handpick your team. So Bangchan basically had, looked at all the trainees, already had people in mind that he had met, that he had, like talked to and kind of, looked at. And through that process, he handpicked, other than himself, this group of 8 people, other than himself, that he wanted to be a part of his team. A group of 9 that he wanted to be a part of his team. So the Stray Kids Survival Show was basically them proving that they could work together as a team. This is what they can do. They had to create a song, they had to do a video, all of that stuff, proving that this is what they can do as a team. That's what the Stray Kids Survival Show was. And if they could prove that, then they were allowed to debut together. That's what the Stray Kids Survival Show was. During that whole thing, they kicked out Lino, which is their main dancer now. They kicked out Lino, and they kicked out Felix. They kicked out Lino because they said that he was not a strong enough rapper, I think is what they said. And they kicked out Felix because even though Lino primarily does vocals, by the way. And then they kicked out Felix because they said he doesn't know enough Korean. Because he moved to Korea with having just basic, he knows some words, knowledge, super basic knowledge. So they kicked Lino out because he wasn't a good enough rapper, and according to them, and they kicked out Felix because he didn't know enough Korean. It wasn't fluent enough in Korean. As if he wouldn't be practicing the lines that he's given and wouldn't continue to get better. So they kicked him out. Traumatic as fuck. The members are bawling their fucking eyes out. I'll show you Felix's moment. Yep, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I know people in the chat will be like, no, don't play it. I can't handle it. No, we're playing it. We're playing it. You have to see this shit because it's fucking crazy. It's actually crazy. I look at everyone in the chat no, don't do it. Don't do it. This is for the people who don't know what I'm talking about. This is for we need to educate people. There are people in this chat who am I frozen? Am I frozen? Oh, okay, hold on. There are people in this chat who don't know what I'm talking about. So we need to educate them. So let's see. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Stray Kids, Felix. Felix, what am I trying to say? Felix Survival Show. I don't know how. What am I supposed to search for? Elimination? Yep, there it is. There it is. This is just the actual worst. Okay. So this is, oh god, this is actually horrible. How can I, okay, so someone else reposted this, so it should be okay to post, but I'm also, once again, going to, whoops, hold on. I'm going to, look at it, he's a baby. Look at baby Felix. I can't. He's so tiny. Look at baby Felix. I cannot. Okay. All right. I'm just going to crop it to that and hopefully we'll be fine. All right. Look at how tiny he was. All right. We're not ready, but I'm going to show for people who do not know what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And I might have to pause in the middle of it.
이번에는 함께하지 못할 것 같다. 함께하지 못할 것 같다. 네.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. It's saying that my stream is lagging. Give me a second. Hold on. I think my stream is lagging. Hold on. I think my stream is lagging. Give me a second. Because it's giving me, see the error in the corner of the screen? Because it's saying my stream is laggy. Yeah, JYP. Stray Kids is JYP. Oh, that guy was the one in charge? He's a psycho, yeah. Am I lagging or am I okay, guys? Am I okay? Yeah. Yeah, Felix was 17 here. Yeah. Am I lagging, guys, or am I okay? Am I okay to continue this? So this is the second member. They eliminated no lag on your end. Okay, good. They eliminated Lino already. This is now the second member to be. So they've already gone through trauma of losing Lino. Now they're going through the trauma of losing Felix. So let's continue. Oh, he's such a precious baby. Do after this moment? Like, they announce this, like, and you just have to be like you're just like, this isn't happening. Like, they're just kind of all standing there like, what do we do? Like, there's a yellow exclamation mark because it's saying that I'm lagging, but you guys are saying that you're not seeing lagging on your end, so I should be okay. So now they're just like, what do we do? It's just heartbreaking. I gotta keep pressing pause, guys, just in case. I gotta keep pressing pause, okay? So understand that I gotta do that. So they made the leader pick to then kick them out. And it was, like, for funsies. Well, yeah, they bring them back at the end. They bring both Lino and Felix back at the end. But the members don't know that that's what they're doing. The members have no idea. The members think that they're literally losing these people who they've grown to be brothers with and they've grown to love and they've worked with and they care for. And just gone like that. Like, it's so fucking traumatic. Oh my god. Someone who never cries is crying. Changbin bawling his eyes out. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, baby IN, like,
Always find me, yeah? I'm not gonna leave you behind. Yeah?
I can't. I can't. Chan telling him you can always find me, I'm not gonna leave you behind, with his voice cracking. No, I can't. Like, I can't. I can't.
Always find me, yeah? I'm not gonna leave you behind.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah?
Like, are you actually kidding me right now? And then just him just continuing to say, like, I'm sorry. like Changbin is like, I'm so sorry. Like, Changbin is like apologizing to Felix as he feels like he didn't do enough for Felix to help him to be where he needed to be able to debut with them. And then he's just like, why are you telling me you're sorry? Like, you don't have to be sorry. Like, oh my god, like.
진짜로 형이 미안해. 형왜 미안해? 형왜 미안해?
Like, that's fucking traumatic. Like, and for what? For fucking views? You're gonna put these guys through such a traumatic. It's like they're losing their best friend. For what? For fucking views? It's just crazy. It's crazy. No, and that's why I tend to not. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I tend to not watch survival shows, especially like trainee debuting. I don't watch trainee into debut survival shows. I don't do it. I'm fine with watching Peak Time, Road to Kingdom, Kingdom Legendary Ward. These are groups that are established. They're established, they've made it. I can handle watching that. I cannot handle watching trainee debut type. I cannot, because I would get so upset. I would get so incredibly upset. I can't do it. I can't do it. Mm-mm. And I refuse to do it. I won't do it. Nope. Yeah. What's up? What?
Oh my god, it's out there.
What?
I came in here for my phone.
Your phone's not in here.
It's down here.
What is wrong with you?
Hi, sweetie.
Are you leaving?
Hi, sweetie. I'll go bed.
She's leaving. She's like, bye, I'm gone.
I'm too tired.
Yeah.
I
So
think I'm going crazy. Oh my god.
I know. I need to get it off my screen. It's still on my screen over here.
Oh, poor baby.
Just fucking traumatic. It's absolutely traumatic. And the fact that like I said, and for what? And for what? You know? Was that your stomach?
Might have been.
Girl, Jesus.
Well, we gotta think. I had breakfast, bagel.
Me too.
I ate.
But I only had it with cream cheese.
I ate one of
Oh
my
no,
wings.
egg salad. Egg salad.
I ate one of my wings. I ate a couple of fries.
Do we have bagels?
There's one single bagel thin left.
Because I have cream cheese in the fridge.
But I ate a couple of fries. I ate one wing, and other than that, I ate that little snack pack of like a couple slices of apples.
Yeah, hello, I'm with you.
Little cool cheese.
I'm with you.
That's why my stomach's like, but
It's like I've gotta.
but it's too late to eat.
Anyway. Yeah, exactly. Felix is literally like the person who gets people sucked into the group. Felix is the intro into. I mean, seriously, he's the in. You know how some people say like Jungho's voice or like San's like, you know, the way San is, or Mingi's deep rapping, like there's certain members that are just like the entry point into like people like, ooh, that's Felix. That's Felix.
Oh, I couldn't imagine
like,
Felix not in the group.
There's like, are you kidding me?
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. Anyway, yeah, and he's the most followed fourth gen idol. Yeah, and he's so like the amount of like designers and like, you know, companies and like magazines that like want him, that want Felix. Like, it's just crazy. Like, absolutely crazy. And deservedly so, because he's absolutely amazing. And the fact that like they basically teased him like getting kicked out of the group, you know, that shit was for views. You know that was for views. Give me a fucking break. I'm sorry. It's just ridiculous and fucking traumatic for no reason. No reason. That's my opinion, at least. You may disagree with me. Maybe you think that, yeah, they were actually going to get rid of him, but then they changed their mind. Who knows? Maybe you actually think that, believe that. That's fine. You can. I don't fucking believe it. Yeah, for EXO it's Kai. 100%. For EXO it's Kai. Yep. It looks like I have excellent, where is it? Sorry, it's green again. It's green in the corner again. Yay. So yeah. Anyway. Do we have any other tea? I'm not doing, it is 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm not playing K-pop Junkie this week. We can play them next week. Yeah, I feel like it's Jimin. Oh yeah, I feel like it's Jimin. Because of his voice. The amount of like, once you Jimin, you can't Jim out people, like, who get like sucked in because of Jimin is crazy. Oh yeah, hello Taemin. Like, of course, hello. You and Caitlin will love And Audition, available on YouTube. Oh yeah, I heard And Audition was actually like a good show. As far as like it not being too toxic. I heard that it was actually pretty decent. I've never seen it, so I don't know. But I heard that it was pretty decent and that it wasn't like toxic, like too toxic or anything like that. I heard something about the ending though. I heard the ending was like traumatic, or maybe just the ending was not good. I don't know. I heard something about not the ending not being good, but I heard the show itself wasn't bad. Thank you, Artem. Getting sucked into Shiny from Taemin. Yep. Yeah, Monsta X, it's usually Juhoney because of his presence and his rapping and stuff. Yeah, it's usually Juhoney. Yeah, some I am as well. Yeah. That's crazy, Ray. That is actually crazy. Poopsie, you're funny. I'm glad it went okay, though. That makes me happy, at least, because, yeah. Anyway, okay, well, I think that is it, you guys. It is 3 minutes till 1 a.m. We need to go, because I need to try to get some decent amount of sleep tonight. You know? I need sleep, yo. For reals. For reals. Anyway, I love you guys. I love you guys a whole heck of a bunch. Heck of a bunch. Yeah. And thanks for hanging out with me like you always do. I appreciate that. Let me end the second sip tea time real quick, and then I'll say goodbye to you guys. So, but for now, let me end second sip. Thank you guys for coming to the second sip because you missed the first sip of tea. Thank you for coming for the second sip of tea. We love you guys as well. So, so much. Thank you for hanging out. Please type in the comments anything, any opinions you have on just anything we discussed during tea today. Anything you want to add to the conversation. Any maybe talking points that you would like to see us discuss maybe in like next week's tea time. Add that down below for sure. And yeah. Thank you. Happy Halloween coming up. Yay. And yeah, I think that's it. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.